What's the matter with these cans?
Die, milkface!
These cans are defective. They're springing leaks. Come over here, look at this.
Listen, you better run for cover. You're gonna spring a leak.
Huh?
We don't have defective cans. We have a defective person out there.
He hates these cans. Stay away from the cans.
Die, gas pumper!
I gotta get away from those cans. There's cans in there too. Run! More cans.
Friday happens. Sunday, we got the Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings. You know, we got some football, dude. I haven't done this in a little bit. Got to knock the rust off. You know what I mean? What is up, Mary? How you doing? You know what I mean? Appreciate everyone jumping in here. I think Fred was the first comment over here. Fred G in the house, filling bags of cans, lights during the show. You know what I mean? There we go. What is up, Gregory? Appreciate everyone jumping in over here. Let's see your score prediction. You know what I mean? The Packers have a lot of injuries, a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? I think that they're still going to get this dub, but it's going to be tough right here. We're looking at the injury report. You know what I mean? Quay Walker out, Johnson out, Donovan Jennings out, Nate Hobbs out. Dude, a lot of kicker out, Matthew Golden out, Josh Jacobs out. That's a huge one. Jaden Reed, I think he's been practicing. I saw, but he ain't there. Marshawn Lloyd is on IR, you know, so I mean, it's not looking good, you know, injury-wise. Josh Jacobs is a massive injury for the Packers. All right, so let's get some more of this chat over here. Appreciate everyone jumping in over here. The Packers have one thing. The Vikings don't. Matt Ramage, there you go, Karen. I appreciate you. What is up, Rick? He said, bro, you were missed the last week. Good to have you back. Go Pack, go Packers 31-17. Yeah, dude, last week I was at the Giants game. I got after it in that game. Dude, there was a lot of drinking going on. I kind of regret some of those live streams I did, but it was a good time. 42-10 Packers, says Jay. There you go, dude. That's I like that. I like that right there. And Rocco says Packers 24-22. Yeah, I think it could be a close game. I think it's all gonna depend on what McCarthy does. You know, everyone's talking about like, oh, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Yeah, you know, I think he's gonna get his 9th interception. You know, he's got that 9 thing. I don't know what he does there. It's kind of creepy. I don't know what that thing is. Packers by a million is the attitude you must have. You know what I mean? Let's have some fun today. And we got we're wounded, but we can do this. Go Pack, go! Absolutely. Packers are beat up, dude. I think that Josh Jacobs, obviously Tucker Kraft, has been out. But those are some huge injuries, and that's what you kind of want to avoid. Go Pack, go, says Karen. There we go. Jay says Colts can knock the Chiefs out of the playoffs. That's an interesting thing going on in the AFC over there. You know what I mean? But I think we got this game about to get underway over here. And we have 146 folks watching live across the place right now. I appreciate you. But yeah, I think the Packers win. I think it's going to be a battle, though. They're at Lambeau Field. Josh Jacobs missing is going to hurt. So then just slang the thing. Is this the game where they can finally, get Jordan Love and sling this thing? They're talking about the record right there. Chicago leading the division right now, 7-3. Packers 6-3-1. Detroit 6-4. Minnesota 4-6. So we can really do some damage to Minnesota right here. Let's see. Matthew Golden being out is bad too. Quay Walker too. All those are bad. Those are like the ones that are shown on the screen right now. Josh Jacobs, Matthew Golden, Quay Walker, Jonathan Greenard for the Vikings. Grenard. See, that's how much I know about their roster. But here we go. Shout out to the producer of the show, Vinny, too. Let's give him a round of applause over here because put together this whole new graphic when I was gone. So let me know how you like the new setup. But we're gonna have the kickoff coming up over here. Mr. McManus out here. Here comes the kickoff. And I think we're going to have a return from just inside. No, he's going to kneel that thing down. Not going to come out just inside the goal line. He's scared. He's scared. We got game day, baby. Go, Pack, go. You know what I mean? So let me see. You got J.J. McCarthy, 2-0, 60% completion percentage, 6 total touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Oh, that's on the road this season. You know, I said that first. So here we go to start this thing off. The Vikings are going to be out here. Absolutely. Howdy to the producer, Vinny, right here. Here we go. First down and 10. They're huddled up over here. Thank you, Stacy. So welcome back, Matt and Vinny. Go, Pat. Go. Let's get after it right here. All right, here we go. McCarthy's going to be under center. Come on, defense. Let's start off hot right here. He's going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to run up the middle with Aaron Jones, and he's going to get about 3. They push him back. Packers defense ain't having it.
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
Packers defense ain't having it. All right, so their offensive line there, who cares? You know what I mean? Let's defensive line. Let's get after it. You know, they got themselves some playmakers, you know. Hawkinson, they got the receivers, Justin Jefferson, they got Addison. Can McCarthy do it, you know? Here we go. Hopefully not for us. So here we go. Second down and 7. He's going to be under center. And they're going to try to run this again. Aaron Jones, he busts one, though, and he's going to be at midfield, past midfield, and that's going to be enough for a first down right there, dude. That's not what you want. What's up, Gregory? He says, Strawberry Plains checking in. Hello, Matt and Vince. The Pack needs to start the win streak today. Did you leave New York in one piece? Man, I did. You know, I got all my pieces. You know what I mean? But that was a nice run by Aaron Jones right there. They gotta clean that up. You know what I mean? He was going for that ball. Nixon was. That's gonna be wild for Aaron Jones coming back to Lambeau Field, but in the wrong color uniform right here. Here we go. Under center here. They're gonna be about the 49-yard line. Play action, looking to throw, middle of the field, and then I think that's gonna be completed. And they're gonna be inside the 35-yard line. Justin Jefferson. And this could just go up on for the last few plays. Yeah, dude. Justin Jefferson. This receiving group, all in general, is going to be if McCarthy's on, it's going to be a tough one. But the secondary's got to dig deep. And you got to get pressure right here. Here we go. They're going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. It's first down and 10. Back to throw. He runs out. He just yeets that thing out of bounds over Aaron Jones' head. I don't think he was trying to get it to him. What is up, Ivan? How we doing over here? Yeah, let's get a turnover right here. Let's get it. Yeah, see, we got 1 vote right here. Love the new neon graphics right there. You know what I mean? This is what Vinny did when I was gone. But yeah, that's what they need to do, dude. Get that pressure. Do not let McCarthy get comfortable out here. Second down and 10. McCarthy's got to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 34-yard line. He's looking to throw left side, and that's going to be incomplete. It's on the ground. All right, that play is dead. They didn't know.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Third down and 10. Here we go. How about holding? I didn't see it. They're showing the replay right here. I don't know. I didn't really see anything. But, you know what I mean? I don't see that well. So, I'm not saying it didn't happen. Here we go. Third down and 10. Big third down coming is right, Philly boy. How you doing tonight? Today? It's noon. Come on, defense. Let's get after it. All right, shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Back to throw. He's got pressure. Does he see it? He does. He gets rid of it. Incomplete. Big-time play on defense right there. Let's go. And that's fourth down. See all the hunting gear out there, you know? Hunting time right here in Wisconsin. Yeah, that's Bullard, who is 20. Philly boy, you know what I mean? Asking, you shall receive. All right, here's fourth down. 52-yard field goal attempt coming up right here. Is that good, Kevin? That is good. Good try, there we go. And the scoreboard, you know what I mean? So that sucks. It's a 3-0 ball game over here. What's up, Landon? How you doing? Go, Pack, go. It is indeed good. So, producer, man, what we got going on over here? Take it easy, Philly boy. All right, so we're at commercial. We have a 3-0 ball game over here. And, they kind of went down there and made it look pretty easy for them. But the Packers defense was getting some pressure. So, held them, stopped them, made them get a field goal right there. So that's good. But you don't like to see those big runs right there. But here we go. What's up, Travis? I swear to God, if they call holding on our offensive line after seeing Micah get held every play last drive, I wasn't really locked in, but yeah, he's held so much. Micah Parsons, if you watch him every play of every game, he's held all the time. So no end zone. No end zone for you. You know what I mean? Hey, next time, count all the beer cans you leave in the hotel room. Dude, the funny thing about that, I made a video about it. I posted it on YouTube with that with that note. And then, people stole the picture and, made their own little caption. There wasn't even that many beer cans. I had them all in shopping bags. So we were drinking a little bit. We weren't drinking 5 garbage bags full. We were out in New York, doing stuff. We come back, grab a couple beers, you know what I mean? It was kind of like a funny note, but there was a lot of beer cans, and they were cleaning up for us all week. So that's why I gave them a good tip. And then that thing just started going everywhere. That was crazy. But we had a good time, dude. New York was a blast. We have live score updates over here. Isn't that what we got going on, Vinny? I don't think there's any scores yet, but these are live updated scores. So there we go. Let me zoom in over here. Let's take a look. Everyone's still at 0-0 besides that obviously game that's already over. No, the Giants are up 7-0 on the Lions right now. So there we go. So we can keep up with that. Look at that. Look at this setup. We got live scores on the screen. We ain't going to miss a thing. If you're watching this stream, you ain't missing nothing. What's up, Rick? So what's up, Matt? I see you love New York. Thanks for bringing home the W. Let's stop the bleeding at Lambeau today. Go Pago. Absolutely. Got to get a win. You're at Lambeau Field. Lots of injuries going on, but that's not an excuse. Got to get in here. And this offense just got to get it going. The defense has been doing their thing, but the offense has got to get it going. They got to get going early too. So right here, going to have the kickoff coming up, and the offense just got to get after it. I forgot I don't have this light on. You know what I mean? Is that better? I don't think it is. We're going to have a return here at 15, 20, 25. He's cutting it. Oh, he's going to get a little bit of room. Oh, he's going to get to about the 30. About the 30-yard line for Williams.
You may see me have a few hiccups with the scoreboard, but I'm doing it manually instead of the program I used to use because I wanted to have the live scores. So
yeah,
try something different. So we're
trying something different. When I say he is. It's going to be good, though. Here we go. First down and 10, 12:48 to go in the first quarter. What is up, Mike? Much love, Packer Nation. How we doing today? Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left, it looks like, right? Starting this thing off at the 30-yard line. He's got man in motion. He's going to hand this thing off. Wilson, he's trying to get up the field. Nothing. Nothing. Right back to the line of scrimmage. So there we go. Look at that. People missed you. You never missed me.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
So here we go. Jordan Love out of shotgun, back to throw. Gets going to complete it, and that's going to be to Wilson. That's going to be about 7-8 yards right there. There we go. There we go. Wilson. I don't know why I say it like that. It's weird, huh? Doing great. Thanks for the shout out, Matt. Absolutely, Mike. You know what I mean? Thanks for watching. There you go. We're getting all emotional in the comments now. You know what I mean? Third down and 3. Here we go. We're inside 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Need to play right here. Third down and 3. High snap. Love gets it. He's back to throw. And that's going to be completed to Christian Watson on the sideline. There we go for a first down. Yep, number 9 siding over here, dude. Dude, Watson is a dude that can take over a game. He can really get you when you need some. And they need some right here. 3rd down and 3. Finds a spot in the sideline. Beautiful play right there. You know what I mean? Vikings jumping early doesn't matter. So here we go. 1st down and 10. They're 49-yard line. Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to bounce it left side. Gets a few there, dude. Got a few, you know what I mean, on 1st down. I think it's going to be about 2nd and 6. Better than I even thought. Okay, going quick on 2nd over here. They are kind of getting a little, kind of like what everyone's been saying, kind of get a little tempo going right here, and that's what they're doing. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. They're at the 47-yard line. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's dancing. He throws it deep left side to Musgrave. Incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. I thought he might have had his right arm, just the way he was trying to get that ball. So was that pass interference? Yeah, he had his right arm hooked. And that ref had a clear vision of that. He was not going to let it. Yeah. That's definition of pass interference, dude. Definition, baby! A lot more action at tight end, you know what I mean? 1st down and 10. 10:47 to go in the 1st quarter. Jordan Love, 2 for 2, 19 yards. All right, let's get back after it over here. Where are they at in the field here? Now they're going to be at the 23-yard line. There we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Come on, boys. Let's make a play right here. Pitching this thing right side to Wilson. He's trying to find a hole inside the 20-yard line. Got a few there, you know what I mean? What are we talking about? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, cheating, he said. I should make a shirt. Cheating. Let's go. Let's go. 2nd down and 6. 10:21 to go in the 1st quarter. Here come the breaking huddle. Brooks is on the field here. Jordan Love's in shotgun. Brooks to his left. Christian Watson's in motion. Come on, boys. Good play right here just to make a touchdown right here. Get it out the way. Play clock's down to 3. He's back to throw. He's looking. He gets rid of it. That's going to be the Wicks at the 1st down, and he's going to be inside the 5-yard line. Down to about the 1. Let's go, Packers, baby. Let's go. Nice play by Wicks right here. Just sat down on that route, got that ball, and just wasn't going down, baby. Wasn't going down. There we go. The 0-time world champion Minnesota Vikings are frauds. You got to say it that way, you know what I mean? Absolutely big play by Wicks. 1st down and goal. Here we go. Sorry for missing any comments over here. They're coming in quick. I appreciate you. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center now. They're going to try to just run this thing up the middle, and as he hits a wall, bounces off it, and gets in for a touchdown! Green Bay Packers, Emmanuel Wilson on their first offensive drive will right on down the field and get that touchdown, you know what I mean? There we go, baby. Wilson, scoreboard. Touchdown! Look at this replay here, dude. He didn't hit a wall. Just wasn't going to be denied, though. I am actually watching TV. You are ahead of me. We'll see you later after the victory. I appreciate you, Aaron. You know what I mean? Go, Pack, go. Looks like they will throw it more today. Yeah, I think that's kind of like they kind of see. Here comes the extra point. It's good. 7-3 ball game over here. Yeah, that was definitely a good call right there on that penalty against Musgrave. Here we go. Go, Pack, go. What's up, Stacy? There we go. Touchdown. 7-3 ball game. We're having a good time. Vikings stink. Go, Pack, go. He said, get a beer going. You know, I might have to. You know what I mean? It's a little bit early. We're doing Sunday Night Football, so I don't want to just sit here and drink all day. But Sunday Night Football, it might be a... All right, we're going to go to our first commercial break. We will be right back. You know what I mean? After these messages. You know what I mean?
At the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous was so gallantly sweet, and the Rockies ran the line, bursting in air. They gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free.
Let's go USA!
And the home of the Dr. Elvis Francois.
That was that kettle of fish, dude, bro. That was awesome. All right, here we go. We're going to have a kickoff over here. It's 10, 15, at the 20, 25, and they're going to stop about the 28-yard line. No, but that kettle of fish in New York, dude, that bar was awesome. We had a good time over there. Go, Pat, go, absolutely. I'm trying to get to as many comments over here as I can. They're coming back over here. They're still showing some graphics and whatnot. I appreciate you, Mike. You know what I mean? You are also the dude. Here we go. Glad you're here, Matt. Turned the broadcast guys off after talking about how much money love makes like 3 times. Dude, people love to talk about that. I don't get it. Everyone always. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what the defense can do. We got McCarthy. He's going to be under center at the 28-yard line. Got Aaron Jones in the backfield. Come on, defense. You got to dig deep right here. You're going to hand this thing off to Aaron Jones. He's trying to go right side. Not a lot there, dude. Got about 3 yards. Defense is getting after it. Just past the 30-yard line on that. You're going to get a lot of touches, you know what I mean? Here comes the game's first turnover. I like that thought, you know what I mean? Put that out in the universe. Shout out to David over here. Go, Pat. Go, David. Appreciate you being here. All right, here we go, defense. 2nd down and 7. 8:41 to go in the first quarter. Jeff Halfley got the close-up right here on him, you know what I mean? Come on, Micah. Let's make something happen right here. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking left. Now he's looking right. He gets rid of it. That's going to be completed to Aaron Jones, and that's close to a first down. He went through all of his reads, though. You can say that for being a young quarterback, you know? He wasn't just, shooting that thing right away. Didn't get happy feet. Definitely got to stop Jonesy right there. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. We're inside 8 minutes to go now. McCarthy, 2 for 5, 21 yards. He's going to hand these out. Aaron Jones, that's going to be a first down. First down for the Vikings. That was going to be hard to stop that one being so short. It was short by a yard, but then they got that thing. Yeah, moving company. Beep, beep. No, that's the opposite one. They're going forward, not backwards. I don't know what the sound for forward is. Here we go. 7:31 to go in the quarter. First down and 10. Come on, defense. Give him a first down. Let that be the last one right here. McCarthy's going to be under center. Aaron Jones is not on the field, or at least not behind McCarthy. You never know. Oh, McCarthy falls down, and that's going to be an easy sack for the Green Bay Packers defense. All that talk about didn't get sacked last week, and then he gets sacked. Just falling down. He's like, yeep. You'd like to see that, you know what I mean? Let's check this replay here. What were they doing? Yeah, I think he got stepped on by his offensive lineman. He just went down to protect the ball. So here we go, 2nd down and 13. That's what you don't want to have happen to your offense. So that's going to happen to them. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. I think that's Addison in motion. Play clock's down to 3. He's going to hand this thing up. They're going to try to run this thing. Aaron Jones, and he's going to get about 4 on that. It's going to be the Aaron Jones show today, I think. You know what I mean? Root. 3rd down and long. Here we go. 3rd down and 8. That's what we're looking at here. Look at J.J. McCarthy this season. NFL ranked last. Completion percentage, touchdown, interception ratio, passer rating, last. So here we go. You like to see that. 6:01 to go in the first quarter. Packer fans out there showing them, get it out of Lambeau. Here we go. McCarthy out of shotgun. Back to throw. Is he going to have pressure? He's going to have time. He's running out. He gets rid of it, completed, but lit up for a 2-yard gain. There we go.
You get
down.
nothing.
Now it's 4.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Defense getting after it. You know, he got it to him, but he didn't expect McDuffie out there just swinging away right there, dude. That was a good hit right there. That was a smash hit, baby. Here we go, 5:25 to go. 4th down and 5. Dude, that was like exactly like that's how they teach you to tackle. Here comes the punt from the 45-yard line, so they can pin the Packers in a not a great situation. We'll see what happens. Where's he going to catch this thing from? No, I think it's bouncing around. I don't see exactly where it is. But I think it's going to be inside the 10. No, way inside the 10. 2-yard line. I couldn't really see where that ball was. That was a good punt by them. Yeah, that was a great. Yeah, on that replay, that was just beautiful. Yeah, I couldn't see the ball in the air, you know what I mean? I'm not, I'm sure everyone's shocked by that. 98 yards to the next touchdown right here. I'm drinking a few Pepsis today, you know what I mean? Look I got this old Pepsi can right here, you know what I mean? They're a commercial right now. But I was thinking that, like, what if you were a time traveler and you came back and they're still using the same freaking Pepsi can? They didn't update that? I was thinking that yesterday when I was drinking a Pepsi. But anyways, it was funnier in my head, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going with the old Cherry RC today.
The what?
Cherry RC.
Oh yeah, I remember the RC Cola. I never really messed with cherry soda. I don't like mixing up soda. Just make the soda. You don't have to add different flavors to it. You know what I mean? But RC Cola.
Well, tonight it'll be with rum.
Oh, yeah. That makes it a little bit different. Yeah, I remember all those old sodas like Jolt. Those like the original energy drink.
Mm.
Anyways, let's see what people are talking about. Philly Boy says Cherry RC is still a thing.
That was the original cherry soda too.
It was the first one.
If you know your history, yeah, Cherry RC, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Like they got cherry.
Oh
pepper,
God,
cherry, all that stuff.
Anything is better than Tab.
I'm not sure I remember ever having Tab.
Oh God,
we used to have Jolly Good. Now it's
Tab is like getting married for the 3rd time. It's just painful.
The blue Jolt was fantastic. I don't remember the colors, but I remember drinking Jolt back in the day. It was good stuff. Jolt Cola was getting the shakes in a can. It was like at that time, like really, I don't know what they made it with. They were just like, hey, just put all the sugar in there. Just put it in there. If they're not shaking when they get done drinking this thing, we're not interested. It's kind of what it was. But let me zoom in here on these scores. See what we got going on over here.
Here, let me give you a refresh on that real quick.
Yeah,
Here.
refresh that.
There you go.
So we go 23-19. That's already happened. Titans up 3-0 over the Seahawks. 0-0 in Jets-Ravens game. That's kind of interesting. Steelers down 7-0 to the Bears. That one's 2nd and 2 at Chicago's 10. First quarter over there. Still 1:28 to go. The Bengals up 3-0 over the Patriots. And the Giants up 7-0 over the Detroit Lions. They're in the first quarter there, 5:03 to go. And obviously we know what's going on in this game. And then the Colts up 7-0 over the Chiefs. Someone said earlier that they could potentially knock them out of the playoffs. That's crazy. But yeah, there you go. What is up, Jason? How you doing today? I was never a big fan of the cream soda. Anyway, we're back at football over here. I appreciate the comments. Here we go. 2nd down and 1. Jordan Love's under center. He's going to pitch this thing. He's going to try to go right up the middle. He stopped, but he kept her moving very close to a first down, I think, but it's not going to be. So it's going to be 3rd and shorter than it was.
Oh, the
All right,
old
now they're
jolly
showing the
good
highlights over
cream
here for the
soda.
Giants.
Ooh.
They kind of had like a run to the right, kind of pitched it back, threw it back, and then he chucked it downfield for a touchdown. That was one of those trickeration type of plays the Lions like so much. This time happened on them, you know what I mean? Here we go.
That boy is good.
I am glad you are back. Why aren't you at the game? I thought about going to the game, but I did spend a ridiculous amount of money in New York. So I thought maybe I'd just chill out. And plus, I didn't do a live stream last week. I don't want to, I'm definitely going to get to some Packer games, some home games. I got to get to some. But I didn't want to this week. Here we go. Jordan Love, he's going to hand this thing off. He bounces to the left side. First down for your Green Bay Packers. That was to Wilson. That's going to be about the 19-yard line.
He missed Vinny, too. He wanted to hang out with Vinny.
Yeah. That's for sure. Wilson Shane's moving. David says, I got a feeling that there's another big game in Christian Watson. Yeah, Christian Watson, that type of dude that can just pop off. Like he has all the tools to do the things. They're gonna need him. But being hit by different wide receiver injuries, it makes it easier for defenses to kind of slow that down. But we're gonna see Jordan Love over here, 1st down and 10. They're at the 19-yard line. He's back to throw. He's looking towards Romeo Dobbs. That ball is knocked out of the air. Seems like it's been happening a lot lately. Kind of threw that thing. Defensive line gets a ball, their hands up in the air. I feel like, I don't know, are they kind of timing it right? Is that from film? You know what I mean? Obviously, that happens, but it just seems like it's happened more lately. Let's check this replay here. Yeah, they both jumped up. They kind of knew that was coming, you know what I mean? But anyways, here we go. 7-3 ball game. 2nd down and 10. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Play action. Looking to throw. They're looking to push it downfield. Rolls to his right. Gets it. Incomplete. Intended for Musgrave. That ball was low, and Rogers was in there on defense and just knocked it away. Either way, it was going to be low anyways. And in fact, if it was like a really on-point pass, no, it wouldn't have been intercepted. Musgrave had a better piece of that. But who knows if that was laid up a little bit. Anybody need save line up for tonight? It's free. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. But here we go. 4 for 6, 46 yard for Jordan Love. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Romeo Dobbs up there moving up to the top of the screen. It's a big 3rd down play right here. Play clock's down to 1. Back to throw. He's got pressure immediately. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be completed to Wicks. He went up and got it for a 1st down. Jordan Love that pressure immediately and just say, yeet. I know he's down there somewhere. What a play. If that would have ended badly, people would have had a lot to say. But look at that. Dude, Wicks just went and got that thing. That thing was up there. That was beautiful. Dude, what a beautiful play. What a beautiful catch. Wicks, dude, maybe doing this stuff, maybe this is his time. Everyone thought what Wicks was going to be. It hasn't really came out like, people kind of were talking when he first got here. But maybe it's time now. 5 for 7, 60 yards for Jordan Love. He's going to be under center, looking to throw. He's rolling to his right. He's got pressure. And he throws it downfield, and that's going to be overthrown in the direction of Christian Watson. I don't know if he had a throw. He just threw it out of bounds. I'm not sure what happened there. But that was a clutch throw by Jordan. But like that's just like when people talk about like Jordan Love and like other quarterbacks do this too. Like the quarterback knows where the player is supposed to be. So sometimes when they have pressure, I think they just say screw it. Hopefully he's there. Because obviously he couldn't see. He was running for his life in that situation. But worked out great. Here we go. I don't know what's going on there. It's the Toyota-thon, you know what I mean? He just has to throw it up and 2nd down and 10. We're inside 5 seconds ago. Jordan Love, he's going to hand this thing off. Not a lot there, dude. And the whistles are blowing. There's a flag. It's going to be a false start. False start. What did LaFleur do now? Yeah, they're showing the replay on that. That was just a good play right there. 2nd and 15. All right, 2nd and long here, baby. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. 28-yard line. He's back to throw. He's got a clean pocket. He gets it off. That's going to be incomplete. Overthrown to Christian Watson. Just
Update.
ball.
The Steelers have tied the Bears.
There you go. Steelers have tied the Bears. 7-7 ball game over there. 3rd down and 15. We're inside 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. What did we not need? All right, here we go. They're breaking the huddle over here. 3rd down this season, 3rd and long. First NFL rank for the Packers. 3rd and short, they're like, nah, we don't know what to do. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. It's 3rd down and 15. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's going to run out. He runs out of time. He gets sacked. That pocket went from clean to nasty real quick. You know what I mean? Well, that's going to be 4th down and 20, and they're probably going to go for it right there. You know what I mean? I don't think they will. Yeah, he had a decent pocket. Offensive line was fighting for their life. But once he moved up to the pocket, that gave everyone a free reign at him right there. I mean, I think in that situation, there wasn't really where to run. He needs to get rid of the ball in that situation for sure, though. He needs to get rid of it. That pressure was there. But, yeah, here comes that punt. And let's see where that's a pretty decent punt right here from being as far back as they were. He's going to catch this thing at the 15-yard line. Now he's dancing around. He's at the 20. He's trying to cut out 25, and he's not even going to get to the 25. There we go. Good special teams right there, baby. I like that. That was good special teams right there. That was good coverage right there on that punt. That's what you like to see, baby.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
I thought, I'm a big Sopranos fan. I thought that was going to say Jordan Love doesn't have the makings of a varsity athlete. If you ever watched Sopranos, you would laugh at that. But no, I mean, not every quarterback is going to look the same. I think Jordan Love has all the tools. We'll be right back, though. We're at commercial. We'll be right back after these messages. Alrighty, we are back over here, you know what I mean? Let's get us some chat over here, dude. That Charlie Murphy laugh is always so hilarious to me. It really is. Yeah, dude, I like Wicks, if he's doing his thing, keep giving him the ball. I absolutely agree. I agree with that 100% of the time, all the time. You should go with the hot hand. Like, whoever's popping off, run them until they can't no more. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be rolling right. He's looking to throw. Tosses this thing towards the sideline. Ooh, he's pushed out of bounds hard. That was Justin Jefferson. But I think that's going to be a completion over there. 2nd down and 3. Love messed up. That should have ran for at least 5 on the rollout. 2nd and 15, at least get some of it back, not gamble on a 17-yard bullet, then stops and delivers, not even a throw, sacked, no likey. Yeah, absolutely. That sack, you cannot take that sack for sure. You got to get rid of that ball. He had to clean pocket long enough. Let's go take the ball away, defense. Get a touchdown. They are due. You know what I mean? Let's get after it right here. Here we go. 2nd down and 3, 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oh, we got an injury over here. Who is that? Is that Nixon? No. What number is that? I think that was Nixon. It's 2-5. Oh, he ran into his own guy on the sideline. That's not good. So he pushes out Jefferson, but then runs into like a fridge. Hey, I was telling you when you were in New York to get some authentic Italian pizza, and did you get any? I did. I went to Lombardi's. Lombardi's Pizza in New York is like the very first pizza spot in New York. That's what I'm told. The place was fantastic. Yeah, dude, I didn't see exactly what it was. Yeah, but he ran right into Wyatt. That was like a wall. But anyways, here we go. 2nd down and 3. They got that figured out. Hopefully he's all right. McCarthy's going to be under center. They're at just about the 30.5-yard line. They're going to try to run this thing up the middle, and that's going to be a first down, dude. Just got to the first down. They pushed him back, but come on, defense. Let's get after it. Now they're trying to hurry things up over here. 1st down and 10. Come on, defense. Get it together. Okay, McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're at the 35-yard line. Now they got a man in motion. They got Justin Jefferson running around over here. Come on, defense. This is the time right here. I don't know. What are they doing? They get up to the line to do all this. The play clock's at 6, 5. And now they're going to call a timeout. What is happening? And at the first. He found a different way to kill him. You know what I mean? They're at commercial. We'll hang tight right here, though. End of the first quarter. You know, what are you thinking? You know, 7-3 ball game. Defense got to clean some stuff up right here on this. But Philly Boy said LaFleur is calling plays for Minnesota. I think like I get what you're saying, but offensively for the Packers, I do feel like they're trying to, you know, he's trying to push the ball down the field more, trying to give him more opportunities. But that blank never works. Yeah. But here we go. So let's check out what's going on across the league. See if anyone else scored. You know, zoom in on over here. We got a tie game. Seahawks 3-3. Let's see if anything's interesting here. Jets Ravens are still tied. 13-7 Steelers over the Bears over there. The Colts up 7-3 over the Chiefs. And 10-0 Giants over the Detroit Lions. That's an interesting one right there. They're in the second quarter, 14-11 to go. And the Patriots are down 3-0 end of the first quarter to the Bengals. So that's some interesting scores right there. The Giants up, dude. That'd be a nice little favor, you know what I mean? I go to New York, watch the Packers beat the Giants, and then the Giants go ahead and beat the Lions for us. You know, that'd be nice. Dude, I was on the subway in New York. Like, it was like not the day of the game. It was like the next day or whatever. And it was one of the times like the subway is so packed where everyone's just like you're just like sitting there, you're like just touching everyone. And there was this dude, and he was like, Jordan Love, he isn't a franchise quarterback, because we're wearing Packer gear or whatever. He's like, Jordan Love isn't a franchise quarterback. He's like, but Dart, you watch out for Dart. He's coming. And I was just like, oh, okay. It was kind of funny. I mean, I actually think that Dart is going to be a dude. I think Dart, and they got Scattaboo over there. He's hurt. I do think that the Giants' future is going to be looking brighter, but I don't think, you know, that's a wild thing to say. Anyways, to me, that guy was awesome, though. The New York people were cool, who I talked with. 14-7 Steelers now, so that must have been an extra point we were waiting on over there. So there you go. There you go. But yeah, most people like in New York, though, they don't really care about the Giants. Like when I got to Jersey, because I was like in Manhattan, you know what I mean? A lot of those people aren't even from there. A lot of people that I run into are all tourists too. But yeah, when you start getting closer to New Jersey and like Brooklyn, I think people start caring more. That's when you run into people who actually live there. You know what I mean? But anyways, here we go. We got ourselves the start of the second quarter. McCarthy's going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield that's not Aaron Jones. They're going to run this thing right side. That's going to be about 4 yards, and he runs into a wall. Shut it down. Might have been 5. What is up, Aaron? Matt, how are you? I am good, you know. These early games, this is like my day off, so I slept in a little bit. Just woke up, got right to it. There we go. Coop! They should say his name like they used to say John Kuhn. Coop! I'll start that. 2nd down and 6. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be under center. Come on, defense. Time to dig deep right here. They're just about the 40-yard line. They're going to hand this thing off. And they got a hole there right up the middle. At the first down, he's still on his feet. Down past the 40-yard line. A big run for the Minnesota Vikings. Dude, can't have that. Come on, defense. Can't have that. Dude, our defense is too good to be letting stuff like that just pop off. Not what you want, you know what I mean? Yeah, Evan Williams just got blocked. And that was a sad excuse for a tackle, whoever that was. But here you go, 1st down and 10. They're going to be running this thing. He's trying to bounce this thing left side. Now they're going to run it right at you. Now it's a 9-yard run. Because if they think you can't stop the run, dude, you're going to get a heavy dose of that. They gotta clean that up with the quickness. With the quickness. Yeah, Ivan does not like the Vikings. That's like his number 1 hated team. But yeah, they got to figure this out. Figure it out. That dude's last name is Ham. That's awesome. All right, here we go. 65 rushing yards for the Vikings, 17 for the Packers. They're going to be under center, of course, and they're going to try to run this thing again. He's going to try to go right up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down, but only like a 3-yard run, but enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 over here. How long, dude? I want to see if the Vikings score a touchdown. I predict a dude named Matt Carter will pop into the chat, but he'll only pop in if the Vikings are winning. Wait for it. Hopefully we don't see it. But if that happens. 5 rushes for 43 yards for Jordan over there. McCarthy's going to hand this thing off. No, it's play action, looking to throw, and he's going to have it completed, and that's going to be a short gain. Not a lot there, dude. About 3, maybe 4 yards. Playing that, like kind of like that short game like the Packers kind of do. It's working for him, though. 2nd and 6. What's up, Robin? She said, hey, Matt, nice to have you back. Go Pack. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, Robin. It's glad to be back. Or I am. So is Vinny.
I'm glad to be back. I was really lost while you were gone. I was getting ready to do podcasting. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. He's in New York.
We're gonna have a pitch right side to Aaron Jones on 2nd and 6. Then he's shut down for the 1st down. But yeah, dude. Now we are here. Now we are back, and now I want to see a win. So they got to shut this run game down. It's 3rd down and 1 over here. I wouldn't take that bet, Matt. New York was awesome. It was crazy. I was just thinking about like when you're just like on a corner, there's just like so much happening. Like you're waiting for a light to turn green. There's bikes riding by like 40 miles an hour. There's cars. They honk at cops there. Like it's just it's chaos, especially with like where I was. But it was cool to see. It was cool to visit, but it's cool to be back. 3rd down and 1. McCarthy's gonna be. What are they doing here? They're trying to do a little quarterback sneak without the quarterback. Whatever. Tush push. There you go. Not with McCarthy. He was like in shotgun. Someone kind of rolled up, kind of how the Packers did it with Tucker Cratch a few times, and but that was denied.
You get nothing.
I do
you
like
lose.
that better than using your
Good day, sir.
I think Micah got kicked in the face. But yeah, that is short. Yeah, they blew that up, dude. He had nowhere to go. Denied. What's up, Kevin? All right, here we go. 4th down and 1. They're going for. They're going to run up the middle. Denied. Nothing there, baby. And the Packers defense
nothing.
is
you
true,
lose.
baby.
Good day, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Go for it on 4th down and shut it down.
Pack, go!
Light over That was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing right there. 10:26 to go in the second quarter. And absolutely boom. Stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Let's go, D. I'm going to go grab another soda. We'll be right back after these messages, you know what I mean? All righty, what is up, beautiful people? All right, started this page. This is Wisconsin. I got the idea when I was in New York doing all the pictures, the videos and stuff. There was New York pages tagging me, whatever. I think some people used some of my videos. But it gave me an idea because they have like all types of New York videos or New York pages that show all the cool places in New York. And I thought, hey, Wisconsin, we got some cool places too, you know what I mean? So I made an account. This is Wisconsin. And I'm going to have people send me in pictures of all across Wisconsin. If you live in Milwaukee, Madison, you know, up north of your cabin, you got a cool thing. Anything kind of cool. You know, it doesn't have to be like the spectacular, coolest thing ever. It could be like a cool bar you'd like, whatever. And I will post some of that and let everyone see all across Wisconsin. Because Wisconsin has so much different stuff. You know, we got the Milwaukee, we got the Madison, we got, you know, the big, that's about it for big cities, you know what I mean? Green Bay a little bit. But we got some cool stuff like that. But also, I think the waterfalls, the cliffs, all types of cool stuff in Door County. We have so much cool stuff. So hit me up, you know what I mean? Go to Matt at, what's that email? Matt at thisiswisconsin.com is the email, I believe. I'll put it right here on the screen somewhere, you know what I mean? But check me out, dude, and send me those things, those pictures, and you can message them to me too. I don't care how you're getting it. Morse code that thing. You know what I mean? I don't know, that was Morse code. But anyways, appreciate y'all following along, you know what I mean? All right, we are back, you know what I mean? And be sure to check out that page. This is Wisconsin on Facebook. And I made an Instagram page. We're going to post all types of Wisconsin content there. People can send in pictures of all over Wisconsin. And also just funny, goofy Wisconsin stuff. But here we go. Here we go. We're at commercial, so I guess we ain't going anywhere. Hit up the chat. What you want to talk about. What you thinking to the 7-3 ball game. And 324 folks watching live. 326 watching live across other places. Remember that one Twitch watcher. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, you know what I mean? But we got a 7-3 ball game. Packers got to get after it. I don't know what I did there. Hit the wrong button. But, yeah. So here we go. Let's go offense. You know what I mean? They got to get after it. Here we go. 10:26 to go. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be under center. They're at the 18-yard line. It's a good time to get stack that lead a little bit. They're going to run this thing like a Emmanuel Wilson right up the middle, firing out of a cannon, and that's going to be a first down. When he got stopped, and they just kept the feet moving and kept her moving, and had another second burst right there. Keep those legs moving. Keep maturing. Like right here, see this replay. He got stopped, and then just like a boom, just kept moving. I like that. I like that a lot. Look how many times they're showing this replay. This is a beautiful run right here. Go Emmanuel. First down and 10. Here we go. 7 rushes, 28 yards, and a touchdown for Emmanuel Wilson. Jordan Love. I think they're going to be a little pistol right here. First and 10. 9:40 to go to the second quarter. They're going to run this thing up the middle with Wilson. He does the same thing again. Just shy of a first down. About 8 yards, I think, on that. Let's go. Absolutely correct right there. You know what I mean? Let's just keep this offense moving, keep this drive rolling. Absolutely, it opens play action, dude. When you can run like that, I mean, it worked for the Vikings. Loving this gameplay. Need to get this W. Absolutely, dude. I actually do like their plan and kind of like how they're kind of going at this offensively. They got to get another touchdown though right here. 5 for 9, 60 yards for Jordan Love. Second down and 3. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got Wilson in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Wilson, and they were all over that, but he's still going to get very close to a first down. He got about half of it. It's going to be third down here. Keep it rolling, baby. Keep it rolling. Oh, we have an injury on the Vikings. Looks like he's grabbing his shin area. All I hear in my head is Tom Hanks yelling, Wilson. Yeah, we got a... See, he's not laughing at the injury. He's laughing at the last comment. But,
yes, that is true. I wouldn't laugh at it.
I don't make sense. I know what you were doing. It takes a second before he hits the button. I moved on. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying before that. But here we go. We're at commercial over here, but we're gonna hang tight. The Vikings are stupid. That's some good analytics right there. You know what I mean?
But that says it all. That says it all. I mean, that summons it right here. Here you go.
That's funny right there. Joe says, thank you for doing what you do for us from Kaiser, Oregon. Go Pack, go. I appreciate you, Joe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. You know, makes it a lot more fun. Here we go. Manny Wilson could break a big one. He's shifty. You know what I mean? And I hope he does. I'm going to make a Bloody Mary. You know, we're going to be doing Sunday Night Football tonight. That's why I would have had a few beers, but I had to do Sunday Night Football. I'm not going to sit here and drink all day. But at night, I'm going to be like Ivan. You know what I mean? So I'll probably have a few beers tonight. But, yeah, so come hang out tonight, Sunday Night Football. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Rams. That's going to be a good one. And obviously we'll talk about this game. That game is going to be more, you know, when it's non-Packer games, it's more, you know, chit-chatty. We'll talk about New York a little bit if people want to ask me questions or whatever, and talk about the Packers, talk about what's going on next, NFC North, whatever you want to talk about. But obviously enjoy some football. And then Monday Night Football, we have the Panthers and the 49ers. So that should be a good one. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that great of one, but, you know, I think we've watched the worst games. And the 49ers are a team the Packers fans should care about in the NFC come playoff time. See, like, what they do. And also, congrats to Karen. She was the winner of the Name Me contest for Vinny. You know, the halftime video show. Do we have a new one tonight, Vinny? Or what's going on at halftime today?
I have one set for Thanksgiving, actually.
Not today. You're slacking. All right.
No. I've got a Thanksgiving special one coming up. So, yeah.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I have to work until noon. The game starts at noon, so it'll take me like 20, 25 minutes. I mean, you know, 12:30 at the very latest to get back. So to start the game, you're gonna have Vinny. You're gonna have Vinny.
Yes.
Rolls. I might have to have that the audio while I'm driving home. I won't want safety first.
Hey, if you guys want, I could have a cutout of Matt, and I'll do the lips out of it, and I'll pretend to be Matt for you guys if you guys want.
Yeah.
So
here we go. We're gonna have a run. The Packers.
Shotgun!
First down. For the Green Bay Packers, it was 3rd down and 1. Yeah, your hotel note is viral with a bunch of fake stories. That was like the craziest thing. I made that note the night before we left. We were having a few beers, and then I was gonna leave a tip or whatever, and I was like, I just thought I'd leave like a little funny note, and then I took a picture of it. I think I'll post it on Twitter, and then like it went huge, and then people on Facebook started stealing it and putting their own captions. It's funny though. I'm glad it happened. Plus, you know, people got themselves a nice little tip here. Here we go. 8:02 to go in the second quarter. Emmanuel Wilson, he's running left side. He's trying to find a hole, and he's going to get about 4, maybe 5 yards in that. All right, he got up. I was wondering about that. But here we go. And that's going to be 2nd down and 6. Vinny. I leave a tip earlier in the week, but without the note, they wouldn't take it. That's the thing. I did leave a tip earlier in the week because I felt bad because they were cleaning up after us and all that. Not really feel bad, but you know what I mean? I just wanted to, and they wouldn't take it because, you know, they didn't know. That's why I was like, I'll leave a note later so that they know for a fact it's a tip. So when we left, I just left a bigger one or whatever. Anyways, here we go. 2nd down and 6. Here we go. Jordan Love back to throw. And he's going to get rid of this thing right side. And I think that's going to be just shy of a first down to Brooks. Brooks bounced off the defenders. He was right there. 5 for 9, 60 yards for Jordan Love. Come on, 3rd down and 1. Come on, offense. Let's get after it.
See, and I've been studying your tape, Matt. So here you're right, like, and there's Jordan Love behind the center. He's got a man in the backfield.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I tried to. I told my wife she could do it. Like you and her together could handle the first 20 minutes. She's like, absolutely not. I'm not gonna do that. Here we go. Jordan Love's gonna be in the center. He's got Brooks in the backfield. All right, this is a big time 3rd down right here. Every 3rd down is big time. They're at the 49-yard line, trying to get across this midway point of the field here, and that's gonna be a 1st down for Brooks. Yes. They push him back, but that's a 1st down. There we go, baby. And the Packers got something going. 6:30 to go in the second quarter. Up 7-3. Be a nice spot to tack on another touchdown right here. You know what I mean?
You guys know. You guys know what Matt told me. He says, "Hey, for that 20 minutes while you control it, just don't kill my show." Is what he told me.
You have to have like a banner next to it. Matt will be here. Please don't turn.
We'll put a timer. Yeah.
You'll do fine. You'll do fantastic. I don't know how many people are going to watch anyways, being Thanksgiving. People are with their families or whatnot. But we're not doing anything. I'm not doing anything till Friday.
We're gonna be like, Matt, nobody tuned in till you got here.
Here we go. Whistles are blowing. We got a timeout for that. Green Bay Packers over here.
Shotgun.
People talking about Brooks over here. Brooks looks like he runs so upright. Maybe that's why he ran into a wall right there. I don't know. I'll do it for you, Matt, if I can be Thanksgiving lit. I think Vinny's gonna handle the controls. You'd be good at it though, Ivan. You'd be all right. You know what I mean?
Well, we could bring him in for just the 20 minutes. We
Yeah, when I get there, like get him out of here.
kick him out as soon as you get in. Yeah, just get out of here.
We'll grade Vinny on his Mattisms.
Mattisms. Yeah.
Here we go. 5:54 to go in the second quarter. It's first down and 10. Jordan Love. Or where are they at here? But the 47-yard line. 47 yards go to the end zone. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run it. He's trying to bounce it right side, and he's got a little bit of room. He's past the 40. That's going to be a first down. We are Green Bay Packers. And that was Emmanuel Wilson. Nice run right there. Yeah, let's get him back out here. You know what I mean? That was a nice run right here. He ran into some people, bounced it off. That play wasn't over. I ain't done yet. Let me bounce this thing right side. Let me put a little shoulder down on action. You know what I mean? But I was kind of worried about that shoulder because of how he landed. I always worry about injury, especially with the Packers running back situation, dude. We need Wilson. We need him badly. Here we go. First down and 10. 5:15 to go in the second quarter. All right, we got Musgrave in motion over here, the little pistol action. They're going to be at the 37-yard line. They're going to handed it off up the middle to Wilson. Nothing there. I didn't care for that.
Little update for you, Matt. The Giants are now up 17-7 on the Lions.
17-7, I see over here. It's the second quarter. 8:21 to go. Is that what it says? But
that is exactly what it says. Yep.
There you go. I got good eyes. So there you go. If the Giants can hold on to that, they're up 10. That would be good. But here we go. Let's get back to it over here. Second down and 10, 4:33. Oh, the clock is ticking here in the second quarter. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Back to throw. He's got a pocket. He's going to run out of time. He gets rid of it left side. That's completed inside the 20-yard line. Big time play, Mr. Romeo Dobbs. Couldn't see the name, but I could see the helmet. You know what I mean? Go, Pat, go! That's some off-rhythm stuff going on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need to start pushing that thing. You are too much fun, Matt Ramage. I appreciate you, Sandy. You know what I mean? Yeah, they need to push that thing down the field a little bit. I like that. Romeo Dobbs, he is on my fantasy team. So we're going to see how he does today. Here we go, Jordan Love. Inside the 20-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. Look, kind of a delayed handoff. Didn't care for it. Nothing there, dude. I don't really like those types of runs. If they work, though, they're all right. 7 for 11, 83 yards is Jordan Love. Phil says, I want Brooks to never be in on first down. I mean, really, he shouldn't be. I mean, it depends how the drive's going. You got to get some rest, too. But, okay, Jordan Love, I think he's switching some stuff up. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. It's second down and 10. They're at the 19-yard line. He's back to throw. Tosses it right side on the sideline. Romeo Dobbs. Oh, he hugged it out with the man on the sideline so he wouldn't fall. I respect that. He ran into a guy who was just like, no, we going together. If you fall, I fall with you. But there you go. They're showing the highlights here. It's 10-7 now. Oh, no, that must have been earlier. I don't know what's going on because it's saying 14-7.
That's when they went up 17-7.
Oh, okay. I got confused. Third down and 5. Here we go. 9 rushes, 3 passes on this drive. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Okay, so they're at the 14-yard line now. 3rd and 5. He's got, I think that's Brooks is then to his left. 12 plays, 6 and 9-yard drive, 7:53 off the clock. Jordan Love back to throw. He's rolling right. He's got pressure. He's got to get rid of it. He heaves this thing out of bounds. So that sucked. It's 4th down and 5. You know what I mean? You got to take the points here, for sure. Are they staying on the field? I take the points in this situation.
They're taking the points.
Yeah, I think that's what you got to do. Yo, that sweatshirt you were wearing in New York City were tight. Are you selling them? Yeah, I sell I think everything that I was wearing there. I mean, I bought some stuff there, but all my like Thanks Jerry hoodie, that was my I think that Matt LaFleur hoodie I was wearing. Here comes the kick. It's gonna be up. Is that good? I think. I don't know what happened here. I don't think it.
We have a flag.
Yeah, I don't think it counted. But yeah, I sell a bunch of stuff. Go to themattramage.com. You can find my store. You can find all the stuff that I sell in there. But let's figure out what this flag is. I can't really hear what they're talking about. My wife's doing laundry over here.
Ooh, it looks like the Vikings had too many men on the field, is what it looks
Oh, they had too many men on the field? Dude, that would be crazy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Dude, that's an all-time holy crap, how do you do that error? But I think Matt LaFleur is saying that they should have been able to kick it maybe and then decide what they want to do after. But what is it? What down? All right, let's see what the ref says. So the Vikings take a timeout.
Are they saying they got a timeout before the play?
There's no way. That's what they're arguing about? They're saying he had a timeout?
Yeah, they're saying that the Vikings got a timeout before the play.
I'm going to need to see that replay on that. Oh, absolutely. You're going to look a lot different when Reed gets back, dude. Jaden Reed being back is going to be huge for the Packers. All right, we're trying to figure this thing out. Dude, that's insane that they were granted that timeout. I mean, I didn't see the replay, but here we go. 32-yard attempt. Oh, my goodness. Here comes the kick. It's up down the middle. It is good. Dude, that was the all. I didn't want to say before the kick. You know what I mean? That was the all-time freeze right there. All right. That was the all-time freeze right there. That was a weird thing. But here we go. We're at commercial. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? Appreciate you watching.
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy. See you next time.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
All right, we are back, and just so everyone knows that all that merch from Vinny's World goes right to Vinny. I'm not taking nothing of that. So shout out to Vinny, holding down the stream. So go check out his store, you know what I mean? And mine too if you want to. Here we go. Kevin says, and I'm an alcoholic. I missed the first part of that. I don't think Kevin is. But Kevin was holding it down.
Well, he is now.
You know, he hung on with me. Every day I was like, hey, let's stop and get some beer. He's like, again? I'm like, dude, this is going to be every day. We're going to do this. We're on vacation, baby. You know what I mean? It was fun hanging out with Kevin over in New York City. But here we go. We are back. 2:25 to go in the second quarter. 10-3 ball game. I don't know what the holdup over here is. Here comes the kickoff. Not yet, but it's going to be. Here it goes. And we're going to have a return. He's going to get this thing about the 6-yard line. We got a return. He at the 15. He's at the 20. He's trying to bounce around. He's about the 27, 28-yard line. This is where the Vikings are going to start this thing. 2:20 to go. So we're going to have like a little 2-minute offense here. Let's see what the defense can do, because that's the thing. They were running the ball really, really good, but now they're in a 2-minute situation. We're going to see how much they're able to run the ball without running out of time over here. We have a kicker again. I don't know. The kicking situation in Green Bay is wild. You know? The guy everyone loves so much came in and missed 2 extra points. It's funny because I posted a video in New York before the Giants game of him kicking like a 60-some yard field goal, like in practice. And like everyone, like DraftKings reposted the video. Like it went super huge. And then he misses 2 extra points. It has like 4,000 likes on the video. It's hilarious. First down and 10. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. That's Aaron Jones. He's going to pitch this thing to Aaron Jones. He's going to try to run this thing right side. He's got a little hole there. And that's going to be a big-time gain for 8 yards. I wouldn't say big time, but in that situation, that's pretty good because they're inside. They're still got the 2-minute warning to stop it, and they have 2 timeouts. So basically, 3 times they can stop the clock. They're going to want to try to get a play right here. They're not going to get one, dude. I thought they would have tried to hurry up and try to get a play here before 2-minute warning. Oh, I guess not. Maybe not. Oh, shit. Round 95 in the building. What's up, Shed Road 95? Well, that was the wrong comment, but oh yeah, no, it was the right one. What's up, Shadow 95? How we doing? It's a 10-3 ball game over here. You know what I mean? They're at commercial. We're gonna hang out though. Functioning. Well, Kevin was holding them. You know, we went to the Green Bay or the New York Comedy Club, and Kevin had himself like 3 beers and old fashioned. He was having a good old time. You know what I mean? Almost got murdered on the way home, but we're all right. Here we go, Matt. I was really uneasy about you being in New York. I thought it would be a repeat of Home Alone 2. No, dude, it was cool, dude. Like going down, but like, dude, that night we went down to Times Square. It like started raining, and like there wasn't a lot of people out by Times Square because of the rain. So we were just like walking around. Like usually when you're down there, it's just, there's a lot of people. Wasn't a lot of people in the rain. It was pretty cool. We got a little wet though, you know what I mean? And then I don't know if that was the same night that Jets player, actually, that situation with the Jets player, I think someone got shot. I don't know all the details of it, but we were like right down there, like when that happened, whatever happened. Not exactly right there, but we were in that area a little bit, you know what I mean?
Full disclosure, Matt had nothing to do with the shooting.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it. How about them Steelers and Giants, you know what I mean? So let's take a look at that while we're at commercial. Let's check these scores right here. What we got?
The Bears just tied with the Steelers, so
yeah. So there we go. We have the Lions 17-7. They're down to the Giants. I'm looking for the Bears one. Where is that one? Oh yeah, it's down
bottom left.
No, because you have to scroll a little bit. There you go. Oh yeah, so 14-14. Steelers are tied up with the Bears. So there you go. There you
Sorry
go.
about that.
No, you're all right. So those are your scores right there. Hopefully everyone can see them. Yeah. Green Bay needs to cover these red zone chances into touchdowns, field goals. Don't do it. I absolutely agree. You have to get touchdowns. And right here is a situation defensively where you can't let them go down the field and get a touchdown before half. You got to secure this thing. Can't go into half tied up. Let's get after it. You know what I mean? Is Frosty the snowman here? I missed him. You know what I mean? I see talking about Frosty over here. But there he goes. Philly boy, you know what I mean? Philly boy, he's the first one that saw it. I think I gave Phil a new name. Philly boy. That's how people should talk to you in your real life. Here we go. 2 minutes to go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. Aaron Jones is to his right. Good time for the Packers defense to really clamp down right here. All right, he's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run this thing up the middle. That's going to be I don't know. He might have a first down. It's very, very, very close. I think it's going to be short of a first down. He did not get a first down, and that is huge. That is huge because, the clock is ticking. They have 2 timeouts, but with a first down, they kind of open to the playbook a little bit. Now, 3rd down and 1, what do they want to do? They want to run it again and eat some more clock, or what are they going to do here? You know what I mean? 5 for 8, 37 yards is McCarthy. So their whole offense is kind of based on running the ball in this game right here. So let's go. What is up, Todd? How you doing? I appreciate you sending me all those pictures over there. If I remember that name right, you know what I mean? For This Is Wisconsin page. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. McCarthy's going to hand this thing off. Aaron Jones, he's going to run up the middle, right side. That's going to be a first down. 113, 112, 111. Eating a little bit of the clock. Now they're going to try to throw in some passes over here. So McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got Aaron Jones to his right. They're about a minute to go in the first half now. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. Throws it left side, and that's going to be completed. He stays. Justin Jefferson. They're going to try to hurry this thing up, but I didn't see exactly what defender that was, but someone's hands got up there, but weren't able to get to it. But that was huge that he stayed in bounds. Here we go, 37 seconds to go. McCarthy's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Come on, defense! He's back to throw. He's running out of time. He gets rid of it left side, incomplete. And that's going to be 29 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Oh, my goodness. That was a huge catch, though. That was a good catch by him, though. But here we go. The birds still suck. There we go. Oh, he rocked his head a little bit there, too. Evan Williams on a tackle over here. Here you go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. They're at the 41-yard line. He's got Aaron Jones to his right. He's back to throw. He's got time. Too much time. He goes down. He runs out of time. Whenever I say he's got time. Every time I say he's got time, what happens next? It doesn't matter what the team is. I think it's going to be 3rd down and 17 now. Sick, baby! He's trying to duck it out. That 9-1 jersey, you know what I mean? McDuffie. Nice sack, absolutely. Ivan says, "Hey, did I mention I absolutely hate the Vikings?" No, that was good defensive play right there. It's 3rd down and 17 here. 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. They have 1 timeout remaining. 3rd down conversions today. They're 2 for 5. 3rd and 17, dude. That's a big, tall order for this Vikings offense. They haven't really done anything outside running the ball. But here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. Aaron Jones is to his left. He's back to throw. And he's going to toss this thing short to Aaron Jones. They're just trying to get as much as they can, I think, maybe for a field goal situation.
Nothing. You lose.
Fuck
Good day, sir.
This dude just screaming at me. Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Here you go. Everyone says Packers are frauds when they lose to bad teams. So if Lions lose to Giants, what are they? And that's the thing. That people say that about the Packers all the time. And other teams lose to bad teams, and they don't really say the same thing. Like the Bills have. There's other teams, and it's kind of like they don't get the same kind of treatment. But that's why you just can't stress on what people are talking about, especially on TV. They like to trash the Packers all the time. We know what the Packers are about to do. You know what I mean? 4th down and 11 over here.
They're going to go for a long field goal.
Yeah, they're going to go for a long field goal. 15 seconds to go. I think that's the move too. I mean, it was 3rd and 17. They weren't going to get a first down throwing the ball. So just get what you can and try to get some. But now we need the Packers 59-yarder. It's a 59-yard attempt. His career long is 62. So he's got the leg. But can he do it this time? It's up. I think I got a glare. I don't know if I'm going to see it. It went through, dude. Oh, my goodness. So, 10-6 ball game right here. He did not miss it, but I was hoping he would. Dominate, go, Pack, go. You know what I mean? Who gets the ball to start half? That's going to be the Packers, right? The Vikings got the ball to start the game. Right, Vinny? Is that correct? I'm pretty sure. He doesn't know either. We're kind of old. We forget stuff. But I'm pretty sure the Vikings had that first possession.
I think you're correct on that, yes.
I was scared for the Lions game, but with how they played last week and today, I'm excited. Yeah, the Detroit Lions are a beatable team. They're also a team that can come in and light it up any given day. But they are a team that can be beat. You know what I mean? Deb says, I'm on my way home and commenting, which I should not be doing. Who gets the ball at half? It's gonna be the Packers, but yeah, be careful. You know what I mean? If you're driving, be careful out there. You know what I mean? But here we go. Minnesota gets the ball. Minnesota. I thought Minnesota got the ball first. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, all right. We're gonna. Phil's confused me more than I already was. Here we go. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna have a kickoff over here while we figure out who gets the ball at half. Okay, he's saying Minnesota took the kick. I don't know. We're going to have no return over here. Packers get it. He's going to nail this thing down. 10 seconds to go. And they have one timeout. I don't expect them to try to do anything crazy. They say, all right. This is the proper way to say it. Just say Packers get it. So everyone understands. We got her. Shadow says Packers deferred and Vikings took ball first. Packers received second half. There we go. That's what I thought. I think it was just the wording of how people were saying it. But we all agree on the same thing. You know what I mean? So we are at halftime over here. We're going to step away for a little bit. But we got ourselves a 10-6 ball game. Can the Green Bay Packers hold on? They've been playing a little bit better here in the second half. So hopefully they do that today. Get fired up a little bit. First half stats, Emmanuel Wilson, 13 rushes, 55 yards, and a touchdown. So a lot more Emmanuel Wilson in the second half. Philly boy must be a few drinks in already. I think he knows what he was right. He just the way I just wasn't understanding him. I just wasn't understanding him. Packers get the gosh darn ball there, eh? You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna be right back. We'll come back and we'll talk about all the things the Packers and this game. We'll be right back. A little halftime entertainment for you, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And then the guy says to me, next year the Bears are winning the division. I know, it's crazy, right?
All right, 10 seconds. 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 10 The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Quick Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at quicktrip.com/sweepstakes.
Nicolay Law is a team that everyone trusts when everything is on the line because we have the resources, we have the expertise, and we care. You're fighting against large corporations, large insurance companies. If it was up to them, they would give our clients 0. And so what we do, and what I do personally, is fight to make sure that doesn't happen. We care about them and their family. It's not just about the legal services and the legal representation, but it's about the person. Here at Nicolay Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
All right, we are back over here, you know what I mean? And I like this comment right here, Vinny. Before you go, Vinny, let's do this.
Yes.
Let's go. Give it to him.
What would you like?
The Bears still suck. He said, hit it, Vinny.
Oh, you want that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I can definitely do that for you. In fact, I'm going to give the good one. Okay, you ready?
Here we go.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
They really suck. Yes, the Bears still
suck.
Keep it going.
The Bears
one more time.
The Bears still suck.
They have me out here all winning.
The Bears still suck.
Work that beer off.
Yes, the Bears still suck.
Okay.
Come on, all right, so Vinny, go ahead and do what you gotta do. You know, he has to step away. Vinny's got to use the bathroom.
Yes. It's my little break, real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, we good. All right, so here we go. Ham in the chat. What you want to talk about? Here we go. Blaine says. Blaine White Eyes says halftime running Coke. Go Pack, go. You know what I mean? You're getting after a little bit there. Yeah, we don't have the scores here because he's got that up there still. That's funny. But here we go. What happened to Les? He will be back for the Thanksgiving game. Les will be back for the Thanksgiving game, but not for this game. But here we go. The Packers get the ball coming out of halftime over here, down 10-6. And I expect the Packers to go down here and just score some points. Let's just put this game away. Let's just not make it stressful. Let's make it stress-free. You know what I mean? Here we go. I like this comment too. This from before. Philly boy must have a few drinks in already. I think Philly boy might have passed out. You know what I mean? I don't know where he is. But here we go. 10-6 ball game. Let me know, Shadrow95. Let's see some halftime score predictions. I think I don't know. I don't even know. But I think the Packers are going to get some touchdowns here in the second half. I think that they're going to be fired up. They're trying to push the ball down the field, which I like. They're not trying to do this dink dunk, kind of like the Vikings are kind of doing. They're running the ball a lot. They're not. I mean, they got Justin Jefferson. I don't know with McCarthy if they trust him. I know he's got like 8 interceptions, I think. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But I think the Packers offense is gonna flourish over here in the second half. That's what I think. You know what I mean? We got Vinny back in the building. All right, Vinny, bring yourself in here. Bring yourself in here. Let's talk a little bit.
I can definitely do that. Okay.
Here we go.
One second here.
You know what I mean? This is a professional operation we got going on over here.
It just takes me a second.
All right, we have 406 folks watching live across all the place right now. And now we got Vinny right here. Look at this.
There I am.
Professional grade studio we got here. So, Vinny, what are you thinking about this game? How are you feeling? It's 10-6. Packers are trying to push the ball down the field a little bit more, it seems. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I want to see the offense do a little bit more. Our defense is still killing it. You know, we definitely need to push more points. And they need to come out, have a good drive, and score a touchdown right off the bat.
Yeah, and the Packers defense been getting after, but Vikings have been able to run it, but only 6 points. So they're not letting them get in the end zone. They're not giving up too much, but they got to clean up a little bit, stopping the run. But the defense is doing enough right now in this game. The offense got to come out here. First drive after half, like you said, go down there, push the ball down the field. Let's get a touchdown. Go up 17-6. Just make this a little bit stress free. You know what I mean?
I agree. So what does everybody think of this new setup?
Yeah. What do we think? I'm a little bit smaller. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You don't need to see me all closed up. And now you got all types of options. Now we got stats over here. Where is it? Over there? Oh, I always
Yeah,
mess
because
this up.
the stats will be where I'm at.
Yeah.
because we do live
we can get
stats.
we can get all types of stuff over there, a little information over there. And I like it. No one needs to see me that close up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. You just agree. You're like, yeah.
well, the non-Packer games are still going to look the same as they did before, But we want to do the special things for the Packer games. Yeah, we are going to be changing the other ones. It's just I wanted to change this one first for you, and make this one look really cool. So little by little, we're changing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. It's gonna be good. Yeah. So Sunday Night Football, come hang out with us. But
Yes,
first,
tonight.
we're gonna watch the Packers finish this game off. They kind of been a second half team a little bit. I mean, a lot of times they've been down, but they got to come out here second half.
Hey,
Swing.
and didn't I say the games you go to, they win? Didn't I say that? And you went to New York and
I have
they
a pretty
won.
good record. I don't know exactly what the record is when I'm there, but they win usually. I was at the Packers 49ers playoff game though, so that wasn't good luck that day.
Well, you can't win them all. I mean,
That wasn't my fault. I played the special teams in that one. Yeah, absolutely. Go Pack, go Jay. How you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. So 10-6 ball game. I think they'll be coming back momentarily over here, and we need this. Wicks, dude. What has Wicks been doing? We can go over the stats. So you got stats there, Vinny?
I can. Give me 1 second. I'll bring those up for you.
Yeah, we can look at the stats. See what. But yeah, because Wicks had that big grab, which was nice. I feel like if he turns it on, dude, and when Reed comes back, we start getting all of our guys back. We've been saying that so much though, but this offense just really never had all the tools all the time. Now Tucker Kraft's out, but hopefully Musgrave can handle that. You know what I mean? Even Lombardi went 9-1 in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta lose. Sometimes the L's caught, you know what I mean? Looking at this, if the Bears can lose today and Detroit can lose today, Packers win, that'd be good. Obviously that would mean the Vikings lose. NFC North, you know what I mean? A lot of good things could happen today.
Oh.
I'm doing slow cooker ribs. There you go. You're getting after. You're having a good day, you know what I mean? I'm going to be, after this game, I'm going to take the garbage out. This is garbage night. And then we'll get ready for Sunday Night Football, you know what I mean? But, yeah, there we go. We got Vinny working on getting the stats over here. But there we go. I don't know what else to tell you. We almost got it over here.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Almost got it. This is a professional, can't talk, professional show. We have 420 folks watching live across all the places right now. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? 2 people watching on Twitch. There you go. All right, here we go. We almost got him over here. All right, so here we go. Now we got it. All right, so here, let's check it out. Jordan Love is 8 of 13, 88 yards, 6.8 average over there, 81.6% quarterback rating. Here we go. Manuel Wilson, 13 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Brooks, dude, two carries for 2 yards. You know what I mean? Wicks, 2 catches, 32 yards, big catches too. You know what I mean? Long at 18. Romeo Dobbs, 2 catches for 23, and Christian Watson, 2 for 21. And Emmanuel Wilson, 1 for 7, you know what I mean? But look at the targets, though. You got 3 targets for Romeo Dobbs, 2 for Wicks. Christian Watson had 4, and that's kind of like where you expect that. But I expect to see a little bit more from Wicks in the second half. I'm all about, go with the hot hand. Who's hot right now? Get him the ball, put him in positions to succeed. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
The nice thing is not really any drops either.
Yeah, you didn't see any, blatant just drops right here. We still just call you Wisconsin. Yeah, that's at the New York Comedy Club. They just called us Wisconsin. It was funny because at that comedy club, they were asking people questions in the audience, and they were asking this guy behind us. He's from Arizona, and he just lied, and you could tell he was lying. And the comedian's like, "You're lying right now," and everyone was like, "This dude's behind us is just lying." I forgot what they were asking him, but it was a fun time. They kind of just make fun of everyone. It's pretty good. But anyways, let's check out the scores over here.
Let me give you a refresh on that.
Yeah, refresh that bad boy right here. So let's go through it real quick. 16-3, the Seattle Seahawks over the Titans. Nobody cares about the Titans, you know what I mean? The Jets 7-3 over the Ravens. So that's wild. Dude, I started Lamar Jackson in fantasy. It was Lamar Jackson and Jordan Love. I kind of thought that this game would be a little bit close, and Lamar Jackson, he usually pops off. He's a pretty good fantasy quarterback, but the last few weeks, oh my goodness. Anyways, Steelers 21-14 over the Bears right here at halftime. The Colts 14-9 over the Chiefs at halftime. And the obviously we know that one. 20-14 Giants over the Lions. So everything's looking really good for the Packers right now. If we could just stop counting right here. Patriots 17-13 over the Bengals. Also at halftime.
Yes.
I dance one time per halftime.
It's all right. It's right.
It's like dance, monkey.
But that one was magic. It was magic.
Are the wide receivers overrated or is Love overrated? What is the issue on the offense not taking off and dominating? I mean, they do have a lot of injuries, but I feel like based on what they were doing and how they're calling these games, we have the kickoff over here inside the 10. He's at 15, 20, 25. He's trying to cut it across. He got a little something. He ain't got nothing. But inside the 25-yard line is where they're going to start. Thought he had something. But I think they're missing guys. But based on what they were doing like the last few weeks, they're trying to push the ball downfield. Wicks had that good catch. But yeah, we need more. We need more than that, But I think it's a good step. At least that they're trying offensively, calling the right plays. I didn't love all the play calling, but I do like more of it than they're trying to push it down the field. You know what I mean? Here we go. Let's go. Go, Pack, go. Jay says, Chiefs suck. The Chiefs are a team, dude. It's, you expected they're going to click, but it hasn't happened. They're going to have a run up the middle here by the Packers. That's going to be about 3 yards on first down. So here we go. That was Mr. Emmanuel Wilson. So now Jordan Love, I think they're kind of hurrying up a little bit. He's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd down and 7. He's back to throw, tosses a quick left side, and that's going to be to Wilson. He cuts it up, first down. He goes out of bounds at Green Bay. First down, absolutely right. What's up, Philly boy? First down and 10, 14-18 to go in the third quarter. Jordan Love at 99 yards passing. I'm going to need him to get some touchdowns. He is my fantasy quarterback, so we're going to need his offense to start populating, you know what I mean? Rushing yards, Emmanuel Wilson, 58. Rest of the team, 1. So here we go, Jordan Love. He's going to be under center, back to throw. Oh, I think he's going to run. Run that thing! Run it! First down! Nice little... Runs out of bounds. Sometimes, he has the opportunity to run, and he just doesn't do it. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he can get it done when need be. You know what I mean, dude? Dude, I was like, if he throws this thing out of bounds or does some stupid stuff. But that was a nice run. He's definitely not the fastest dude in the world, but he's running for his life. I feel like that's how he runs. He's just like, oh.
Dude, I'm dying over here. You run it!
Here we go, first down and 10, Jet Love. I don't know. He's got Wilson behind him, and that's going to be a run nothing there. I didn't like running out of that, kind of a pistol thing that they do. I don't like that at all, dude. You know what I mean? I think everyone was yelling the same thing. Run, Forrest! 2nd down and 11. 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. That guy's annoying. I don't know. What do we got going on over here? All right, here we go. Breaking the huddle over here. Come on, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Brooks. We got Brooks on the field over here. He's to his left. Malik Heath in motion. They're going to be at the 46-yard line. Jordan Love back to throw. They're going to be blitzing. Oh, he gets rid of it left side to Brooks, and I think that was probably a bad decision, and it's going to be a loss. About 3 yards. He should have just dropped that ball. Oh, my goodness. You've been better off just spiking that ball to the ground. I don't think that they're trained to do that. You know what I mean? Here we go. In Florida, Spotted Cow and Brats from Crivets, Wisconsin. There you go. You know what I mean? I used to live in Crivets. Crivets, Wisconsin. That's a good place. You know what I mean? It's a good time. So here they're showing the NFC North stands last season versus this season. Packers 11-6 this season, 6-3-1 right here. Bears 5-12 last season. Right now, at this moment, leading the division. I don't think it's going to last too long, but here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. I don't want to say he's got time because it'll run out, but that's incomplete. Threw it to Wicks, but that was just short. I think, the pressure, I don't know. That was just a bad ball. What's going on there? Give me a 6 lineman in the backfield punting. 4th and 15. That was not a pretty drive right there. Yeah, we have one. Hit him with a Vinny. Yeah, we got it. We got you covered.
It hesitated for a while. I actually clicked it. It just took a second to go for some reason.
That's all good. Here we go. Here comes the punt. It's going to be bouncing around inside the 10-yard line. Wait, did the Vikings touch it? They're all jumping on the ball. I think the Packers might have it. Oh, my God. Please, football gods, give it to the Green Bay Packers. The refs are still digging to the bottom of the pile.
We got the ball.
What are they going to say?
We got the ball.
All right, the refs are still digging over here. And the Packers got the ball. Oh, my goodness. Inside the 5-yard line. What a turn of events. Oh, my goodness.
Go, Pack, go!
What a good talk about special teams, change of events. So they're saying first down Green Bay over here. Want to make sure that there's... Oh, yeah, hit him right in his head. Hit right the Viking play. Why was he anywhere near that ball, dude? He should have just stayed away from that ball. I'm glad he didn't, but... Dude, that was awesome. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got Romeo Doubs in motion. Emmanuel Wilson in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Wilson. He's going to try to run this thing up the middle, and that's going to be very close to a touchdown. Just shy. Just shy is getting me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't have him in fantasy, but yeah, I'm good with it. That was a beautiful thing right there, dude. 2nd down and goal. Here we go. Jordan Love. He's going to be under center. He better be under center right here. We got Wilson in the backfield over here. They're going to try to run this thing right up the middle here. And they're going to be... Did he get in? Did he get in? What are they calling it? They're calling it a Green Bay Packers touchdown! Emmanuel Wilson! And the Packers still a touchdown off a huge mistake to go up 9 right here. All right, yeah, because his butt touch landed on the Vikings player's face, I think. Kept him off the ground over here, so I missed some comments over here. 10:53 to go, 16-6. Here comes the extra point. McManus, you know what I mean? Oh, it's good. It's good. Is it good? It's good. That was a beautiful thing right there. Dude, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, right? Let's have a good time over here. Let's go. That was awesome. Get out, bro. Oh, there's the Green Bay Grinch over there. Dancing around. It's a 17-6 ball game. We're having a good time. You know what I mean? All right, they're at commercial. I'm going to go. I think I might need another Pepsi for the second half over here. Yeah, we're getting after it. All right. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, we are back over here, and we're still celebrating touchdowns, apparently. You know what I mean? I'm having a good time. We all right. The mayor of Green Bay left. We get 7. Just saying. All right, let's get to some comments over here. What we got going on? You gotta watch freaking out. But, the power of the punter and the boys. You know what I mean? That was beautiful. Now we're going to have the kickoff over here from the 5-yard line. The Vikings are going to start this thing. 20, 25. He's counted in. He's at the 30. He's still moving, but the 33-yard line. Would have been nice if they fumbled it right there. That would have been beautiful. McCarthy. Dude, that whole 9 thing he does is so ridiculously corny. That whole, like, whatever. It's like his alter ego. That's such a weird thing. I get it, like, if you were, like, some kind of beast. But, like, you're not that good. I mean, I don't know. That's just, you know what I mean? He's just not. Vinny, we need a Dennis the Menace, oh, Mr. Wilson soundbite. Remember that guy, Dennis Menace, his neighbor was Mr. Wilson, wasn't it? Here we go, 78.6 passer rating for J.J. McCarthy, 7 for 11 in this game. He's going to be in shotgun. Now he's got Aaron Jones to his right. He's looking to go downfield. Oh, he gets sacked. Micah Parsons in the building! Micah Parsons, baby! That's awesome. When I was walking through with the Giants game, like in the parking lot, one of the New Jersey folks stopped me. Say, I like your hoodie, because it said, thank you, Jerry. He goes, it's great. He goes, plus Micah Parsons isn't doing anything for you guys anyways. I was like, all right. Because if you don't know, you don't know. You know what I mean? But right there, Micah Parsons with the big-time sack. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd down and 17. McCarthy's in shotgun. He's got Aaron Jones to his right. He's back to throw. Tosses it left, and that's going to be completed for like 4 yards maybe. Nothing there, dude. Nothing there, dude. Nothing there. Let's go, defense. Let's get after it. 3rd down and 12.
Nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Abso-freaking-lutely right there. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Thank you, Jerry. We got that Thank You, Jerry merch if you want it at theramage.com. You know what I mean? Here we go. J.J. McCarthy going to be back to throw out a shotgun. He's dancing around. He's running out of time. He shuffles that thing forward, and that's going to be not a lot there, dude. About 3 yards on 3rd down and 12. Oh, Micah Parsons, I don't know. I hope he's not hurt. Kind of, he was on the side of the screen right there. You can kind of see he was kind of doing something.
He's on his back. You'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be 4th down. Checking out this replay here. And Micah Parsons kind of grabbed at something at the end of that. Did you see that? I don't know. Here comes the punt. And you got the go pack, go chance to flourishing through Lambeau Field. And now that ball is going to be bouncing. It's going to go out of bounds about the 8-yard line. Go pack, go is absolutely right here. Go pack, go. 8:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Now let's bury these Vikings. Absolutely, dude. Got to get after it. Got a 17-6 ball game. Go down here and get a touchdown, and that would be awesome. Yeah, that looked like he was pulling up like on his calf, right, or whatever it is. He was running, and he kind of, I don't know if he really pulled up or I don't know. It seemed like he kind of grabbed it. Didn't see a lot about it. They didn't really mention it, but we'll find out. Hopefully he's all right. Another good punt, mistake-free football, and that's what you got to do. At least limit the mistakes, but mistake-free is always good too. You know what I mean? What's up, Dennis? Go Pack, go! Absolutely correct. You know what I mean? Packers up 17-6. Go Pack, go! So we're gonna check out. We got 21-17 Steelers over the Bears over here on the right side of your screen, and then we're checking the Detroit game. It's 20-17 Giants over the Lions over there. They're in 3rd quarter. Just started over there. The same with the Steelers. Bears game just started. So monitor those throughout the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully, hopefully no injury for Micah. But it did seem like some. I don't know, people are on Twitter or whatnot. If you see anything, let me know. Looked like he was grabbing his arm or wrist. We don't need any more injuries. Yeah, I don't know why you'd grab his arm or wrist, because he was just running. But yeah, like I said, you really couldn't see because like they kind of went away from it like right away. But it was on the corner. But it looked like he was doing something over there. We're gonna find out. You know what I mean?
We'll rub some dirt in it. He'll be fine.
He probably will be fine. But I just noticed it. You know what I mean? My eyeballs don't miss stuff like that. How many people watching? It's nice without the wannabe Packer fans from Bears, Lions, Vikings not commenting. You know what I mean? We have 459 people watching live right now across all the places. You know, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and one on Twitch. We know who that is. You know, Shadrow95. Phil said I'll head over to Twitter. That's where I think most people watch from Twitter. I don't know if it's actual real people or not, but I count it. I don't care. It could have been a cramp too. That's probably most likely that it was if it was anything. I doubt it's a major thing. Just something I noticed. Yeah. But there you go. Look at that little quick trip man over here. Quick trip rules, absolutely. So here we go. Jordan Love 9 of 15 in this game. It's first down and 10. 8:45 to go in the third quarter. They got a long ways to go. Let's get a nice, successful drive down right here. 99 yards for Jordan Love. I think that's about to change. He's in shotgun. Now he's got Brooks. Brooks is going to be to his left. They're at the 8-yard line. Now he's got Williams in motion. And he's going to run this thing, Brooks, and he's going to get about 3-4 yards on that. I don't really care for that play design. I really don't. Is Reed playing at Thanksgiving? I think possibly. I don't know for a fact, but he is practicing now. So I think, I don't know. But I think he's going the right way. We'll see if he's ready by then. Here we go. Second down and 5, 8:18 to go in the third quarter. Wilson's going to be down there. So I think Jordan Love's going to be an empty backfield over here. No, he's going to pitch this thing. I don't like this play call at all. They had Williams kind of pop back next to him last minute. They pitch it to him. These play calls are stupid. I don't know why they try to get so fancy. It's third down and 5. I didn't care for that at all. They should take that play call and just throw it away. Just give it to the Vikings. Let them have it. That thing was horrible. How long is Golden going to miss? I'm not really sure about Matthew Golden, about how long he is. Especially when I was in New York, I kind of got out of the loop. But I'm not really sure how long he's out for. I don't think it's real long, though. I don't think that if I remember right. Third down and 5. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. I will find all that stuff out, and we'll talk about that on the podcast this week. Here we go.
It's going to
be a timeout for the Packers.
Yeah, I was reading that there was a chance he could have gone today, but I think they were kind of saving some guys for Thursday.
Yeah.
Because Thursday's a big game. So
yeah, I think in the injury report, the expected date back, I think, was kind of like next week for all of them, for a lot of them. So we're going to see. But yeah, we got a timeout right here. And here we go. 10 points to the Magic 27. You know what I mean? You think they get 27? That'd be something. Let's keep the faith and hope they lose. You know what I mean? Always trying to be fancy. I don't like those type of play calls. I just don't. They drive me nuts. I feel like you're better offense than that. You got to do all this kind of silly. I mean, I don't know. To me, to just run the ball. Do you want to run the ball? Run the ball. Run up the middle. You don't got Emmanuel Wilson, so maybe you don't want to run too much. You don't really have faith in Brooks like that. Then hit a screen. I don't know. Do something. But just don't do wasting plays, I feel like. Third down and 5. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. I believe that's Brooks to his right. They're at the 13-yard line. They need something right here because if they have to punt from right here, they put the Vikings in a good situation. They're going to have pressure immediately, but he gets rid of it, and that's going to be a first down. Christian Watson, same type of situation, had pressure immediately, just threw it where he knew his guy was. Christian Watson was able to get it and got the first down and out of bounds. That was a good play right there, dude. That was a good play, and now they're hurrying up. They're getting right back to the line of scrimmage. It's first down and 10, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're at the 19-yard line. Jordan Love shotgun. He's got a man to his left. The Vikings are showing a little blitzerson over here, and they're back to throw. He's got pressure, gets rid of it, and that's going to be completed again to Christian Watson. A little bit by the sideline there. There we go. See, Philly boy and me, we're thinking alike over here. First down and 10, 6:32 to go in that third quarter. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's going to man to his left. He's going to hand this thing off. Oh, it's a keeper. Jordan Love is keeping it. He runs about 3 yards and slides. I don't know why they do the keeper thing with Jordan Love. I mean, I don't know. It's not a bad play. I think it's good. Oh, we got an injured Viking, I think. But I think it's a good play. Like, if you're trying to trick him, like on a 3rd and short situation, you're trying to be, but I don't know. Otherwise, it's like 3 yards. He sees some people, he slides. Which I don't blame him for sliding. I'm not trying to get him lit up, you know what I mean? But there we go. Injured Viking goes off the field. Second down and 7, 6:09 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, Jordan Love didn't want none of that smoke. I was trying to get tackled. Oh, yeah, you kind of see 4-4 right here. I think that's who got hurt, right? He slid down. I think his knees just kind of didn't like that. But here we go. Second down and 7. Jordan Love's going to be under center. He's got Wilson in the back. And he's going to hand it off to Wilson. He's going to run right up the middle, and he's going to run near the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd down and very short. It should be a Pepsi commercial. That was a nice run, though, by Wilson. Wilson just keeps those legs moving, you know what I mean? Just keep the meat churning, as they say. I don't know if anyone said that. But here we go, 3rd down and 1. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Jordan Love's going to be on shotgun. He's got Wilson to his left. They're going to try to run this thing on a shotgun. Let's see what happens here. And here we go, running out of shotgun. He gets blown up, dude. Like, what? See, like, we all know what's going to happen there, dude. Like, what are you doing, LaFleur, bro? Oh, my goodness. Like, dude, if you're going to run it, dude, just run it under center, dude. All this shotgun stuff. And they're just right there, dude. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't think anyone was blocking him. Just right there, dude. It's 4th down and 3. I didn't care for that at all. I don't know if you could tell. Any news on Lloyd? I think he is on IR. I don't know if we're going to see him again this season or not. Here comes the punt. We're going to have a fair catch over here about a 14-yard, 13-yard line. Wilson.
I read
Wilson.
On Lloyd, they sent him out west. That's why he wasn't at the game today.
Yeah.
They sent him out west to get looked up on something for his hamstring again.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do with the hamstrings. They send them out. They've done it with other players. But yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah, I agree. They got to stop with that stuff. I feel like this offense is too good just to be doing stupid stuff like that. But anyways, here we go. LaFleur is a goofball so many times. I like him overall, but it's like some of his play calls, dude. It's like, what are you doing? Like that on 3rd down, running out of shotgun. I don't understand like why that's the thing that happens. That was some Wilson on Wilson action. You know what I mean? I didn't even notice that. It's close to the same thing. LaFleur, 3rd and short, predictable. Yeah, I mean, I called it when. As they're going to the line. If my idiot self can call it out, like the defense knows what's happening. Was Mike McCarthy calling that last play, dude? That's the thing. What I think is funny because people who don't like LaFleur, they're like, they should hire Mike McCarthy to call the plays. I'm like, you guys didn't like him either. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. But you know what I mean? Matt LaFleur is brain dead. Dude has to go. I mean, the thing is like if the whole thing, like a lot of people are talking about Matt LaFleur being fired or whatever. If they don't make the playoffs, or if they make it and they're like one and done, that very possibly could happen. Like the Packers ain't gonna be okay with just being kind of good. You know what I mean? So I have no hate for Matt LaFleur, but they gotta, he's coaching for his job a little bit right here. That's what everyone's talking about. But you can't satisfy people these days. You really can't. You know what I mean? That's what happened in the Eagles game. Play calling too predictable, and I feel like the play calling is better in this game, but that wasn't one of the moments. But I do like that they're trying to, they're pushing it down the field. Even when they got pressure, they're kind of making some stuff happen. But that play call was just too much. Man, LaFleur, trust your guys. I'd rather them go goal line and declare what they're doing rather than that. Yeah, absolutely. I would rather them just line up and just say, hey, we're going to run the ball right at you. That shotgun stuff. If you're going to do a shotgun, at least sometimes just throw it out of that. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't really on those third downs. I don't like it. Why didn't they pass it? You know, that's what I think. If you're going to do those shotgun type runs like that, then sometimes just throw it. Keep them guessing. Don't let them know exactly what's going to happen. They blame the coach all the time, and then that's just kind of how it is. Like I said, I do like Matt LaFleur, but the reality is if they, don't do good down the end of the season, it might be bad for him. Here you go. Aaron Jones gets swallowed up on a right, trying to go right side. The Packers defense is all about that. Second down. But like I say, overall, I do like Matt LaFleur. I think Matt LaFleur is a good coach, and I think if he did get fired, he'd get hired really, really fast. But that being said, he's not perfect at all. But here we go. So the Vikings get chewed up a little bit on first down. It's going to be second down. Second down and 11. McCarthy 9 of 13, 71 yards. Come on, defense, 17-6 ball game. You're in control right here. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's going to pitch it. No, he's not. He fake pitched it. And now he's going down for the sack. Micah Parsons was in there. And the whole crew, I think Micah Parsons got it. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see this replay here. Micah! Yeah, that was Micah Parsons right there. Yeah, dude, he wishes he did get shuffled that thing. Oh, yeah, he's absolutely fine right there. 2-sack day and counting. Here we go. McCarthy back to throw. He's in the end zone. Oh, he's going to go down. I think it's a safety. No, they're going to give him at the 1-inch line. Another sack, baby. The Green Bay Packers defense is going crazy, baby. Fourth down. I think that should have been a safety. Let's check that replay. Let's check that beautiful beaten footage. You know what I mean? Micah Parsons getting after it. Let's see this, because he gets the ball. He steps into the end zone. He's rolling right in the end zone. Oh, yeah, he does. He's able to run up. Barely got out of the end zone, dude. That could have been a safety so easily. So here we go. They're punting from the back of the end zone. Didn't have a lot of room on that punt. That's a good punt, though. It's a beauty. He's going to get at the 40-yard line. No, he's going to try to return. He's at the 45. He's trying to run it across the field. He cuts it in. Not a great return, I ain't going to lie to you. But they're going to be 55 yards to go to the end zone. And there we go. That's where they're going to start this thing. What's up, Mikey? Yeah, this defense is getting after it. Kind of let up some runs in the beginning of the game, but now they are absolutely getting after it. It's a 17-6 ball game. And the Packers are getting after it. We're going to be right back after these messages.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
Mm-mm.
Do it! Do it!
Do it!
All right, here we are. We are back. You know what I mean? Micah Parsons getting after right here. You know what I mean? And we got the Green Bay Parsons merch over in the shop too. And thanks Jerry merch. So if you're interested, check it out, dmanramage.com. You know what I mean? But let's go. Let's get after it. What are we talking about over here? Does Parsons have 3 sacks? I think it's 2. I don't think he got that third one, did he? I'm not really sure. But let me know in the chat. You know what I mean? I don't think he got the last one.
Bears just went up on the Steelers also.
All right, so the Bears went up on the Steelers. Best part, Viking fans thought McCarthy was the next elite quarterback of the NFL. Try again. My favorite part is that whole 9 thing. He's like, it's my alter ego. It's like, shut up, dude. But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be back here. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle. Emmanuel Wilson, he's still on his feet, and that's going to be a first down. He does not stop churning the old legs, and it keeps her moving down there. Beautiful run, dude. Beautiful run. I like what the Packers got going on right here. You know, first down and 10. Good balance on Wilson right there, you know what I mean? He just does not go down. Like you think he stopped and he just keeps her moving. Check this replay here. He just kind of dances around, hits the little circle button right there, bounces off a fella, and just keeps those legs moving, you know what I mean? That's how I would be if I was running back, you know what I mean? First down and 10, 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Here we go, Jordan Love. He's going to be in pistol. He's got Wilson behind him. 43 yards to the end zone. He's going to hand this thing off again. He's going to run it left side a little bit, up middle, and that's going to be about 5, 4, 6. I don't know how many yards. A lot of them, though. Packers D is giving McCarthy the welcome to the NFL rookie treatment. Take some cheese curds and on your way out, kid. I like that. I like that a lot. Take some cheese curds, you know what I mean? Stop by the Quick Trip on your way home there, bud. He really is stepping up today. Yeah, Micah Parsons, dude, he is getting after it. Had Rodgers played, that would have not happened. What wouldn't have happened? Here we go. 17-6 ball game, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second down and 4. Wilson's in the backfield. Jordan Love, he's got Wicks in motion. I think they're bringing the heat over here by the defense. And it's going to be a run. First down! Wilson. And Jordan Love was getting ready for that block right there. They had a linebacker coming off the side over there. Jordan Love is all about that. I'm glad it didn't happen, but Wilson has run the ball, is doing fantastic. He really is. He's just doing a really good job. And when he's not in the field, you can tell when Brooks is in there. Emmanuel Wilson is a dog. We got, they're lucky to have someone like him underneath Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs missing time. Josh Jacobs on that offense is huge, so it's good to have someone to take a spot. 11 to 17, 116 yards for Jordan Love there. I think they're going to call a timeout here. Or the quarter's ending? Is that what's going on? Yeah, they got a tough stretch out here. You were talking about Packers' schedule coming up. I think the Packers and Bears are tied for the toughest schedule going forward over here. They're at commercial, but we're going to stay here, hang out. You know what I mean? We're having a good time. There we go. Won't happen. I'm not sure what won't happen. I think I'm getting lost in the comments over here. Here we go. Shadrow, watching our backup running back play reminds me of my favorite backup, James Starks. So fast. Yeah, he's just fast. He's bouncing off dudes. Doesn't stop. I mean, this is his opportunity to get like some real reps. You know what I mean? So he's making the most of it. And dude, shout out to James Starks. Dude, I remember one time I met James Starks. I was at a game with a guy, and we were like in this line. I didn't know why we were in the line. But, I thought we were in the beer line, you know what I mean? Because we were getting after it a little bit. And then I was like, where's the beer? And he's like, no, this is a line to meet James Starks. I was like, oh. So then by that time I was already there. I was like, oh, I can kind of see him. And I was wearing a Bear Still Sucks shirt, a hoodie or whatever it was. He liked it. He laughed or whatever. But I got to meet James Starks. I'm sure he remembers it fondly. But that's my James Starks story, you know what I mean? Ivan says, I'm drinking like a fish. Go, Pat, go. There you go, Ivan. He's getting after it. Scoreboard updates. All right, so let's check out the scoreboard updates, you know what I mean? Let's check them out. Also, shout out to Karen over here, you know what I mean? But we'll see see if he can bring them up. All right, here we go. We have ourselves the Bears 24-21 over the Steelers right now. It's first down. It's 6:23 to go in the third quarter. And the Giants up 20-17 on the Lions still. And that's third quarter, 5:54 to go. So those are the main games that we care about. And the Colts are up 17-9 on the Chiefs over their third quarter, 2:58 to go. What other ones we got? We got the Patriots up on the Bengals. Who cares? But yeah, and the Ravens, they popped up 17-7 over the Jets. So that one's also in the third quarter, almost at the end of the third quarter on that thing. You know what I mean? And then the Seahawks up big on the Titans, but who cares about the Titans? You know what I mean? You expect that to happen to the Titans. But there you go. Those are your score updates. Starks was a beast. He was awesome. Like it was so weird with Starks because like, he popped off of that Super Bowl run. He was just like, I wouldn't say he came out of nowhere, but like he was just so huge and winning that. And then after that, you know what I mean? But he's a legend, Packer legend. What's up, Todd? You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. We are back in game action over here. I'm way behind on the chat. I'm sorry about that. But here we go. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off. He's going to run up the middle. Emmanuel Wilson, he's got room, and that's going to be another first down. They're inside the 20-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Again, that's how you run the ball. I mean, I guess that was the same thing. I hate it when it doesn't work. When it does work, I'm like, yeah, get after it. You know what I mean? But that wasn't like, that was up the middle more, you know? I don't know. I like it. Here we go. Go, Pack, go. Absolutely. Let's finish off this drive. Let's get a touchdown right here. Wilson over 100 yards rushing, he says, huh? So here we go. Jordan Love, kind of the same situation. Little pistol. Got Wilson in the backfield. Christian Watson's in motion. They're at the just short of the 18-yard line. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle again, and he's going to get a few there. It's going to be second down. I don't know, what, 15? No? 5? I don't know where they are. Go, Pack, go! I'm enjoying this day so much. I'm starting to see 3 mats on the screen. Eggnog with double shots of rum. Stacy's getting after it. I like to hang out with Stacy sometimes. She seems like she knows how to get after it a little bit. I'm happy the Colts are winning. I mean, a lot of people jacked up about that. But here we go, Jordan Love. Kind of the same situation over here with that little pistol. And they got Brooks in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Brooks and see what he can do. And he's going to fall forward to about the 11-yard line. So he's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be third down. I think about 2. Red Zone is slacking today. They barely showing Green Bay. Yeah, that's some BS right there. I never watched Red Zone during a Packer game, but I've always wondered what it would look like. Here we go. Third down and 3 it's going to be. Ivan said it's going to Dobbs. I hope it does, dude. I have him on my fantasy team right here. But I don't care who it goes to. Just get in the end zone or a first down. Third down and 3. Here we go. Jordan Love, pistol. I think Wilson's back on the field. They're at about
you already know the play call, Matt.
He's going to hand this thing off. Oh, nothing there, dude. They seen that coming. Oh, my goodness. Third down. Bad play. Need a tutty for the dagger. You know what I mean? We're in the fourth quarter here. 12:40 to go. I mean, this play was working, but you know what I mean? How many times can you go back to the well with it? And I like it better, like, if they're going to do it, go right up the middle. Kind of when they kind of go off to the side, doesn't seem to work as well. But that's kind of how it is. When it doesn't work, you hate it. When it does, you know, what are you going to do? So we have a 30-yard field goal attempt over here. Brandon McManus, 10 of 14, inside 50 yards. And that's going to be good, right? Woo! I mean, 20-6 ball game. Here we go. Blame Ivan and Brooks next. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like how that drive like ended like that. That was just stupid. They got to get those in there. I mean, it's still a 20-6 ball game, so we'll be happy with this thing. But they got to, you know, I mean, keep your foot on the, you know, throats. All gas, no brakes. Matt LaFleur said once. I want to see it. You know what I mean? But absolutely great job. 20-6 ball game. They're in a good situation against the Minnesota Vikings over here. Viking fans, dude, they ain't here, dude. They ain't in the chat. They would be all about it if this was a close game or the Vikings were winning. Definitely the Vikings winning. I would have so many more people. We have 510 people watching live across all the places right now. We would have so many more. I'm glad it's not happening. I mean, I wouldn't mind them hanging out right now, but I'm glad the Packers are up though. Here we go. They just gonna keep running so the clock keeps going too conservative. I don't mind the running if like the running plays work. You know what I mean? That's what I want. No, I know it's not always going to work, but I would like to, like, majority of the time see him run out of center. You know what I mean? Behind center instead of doing these shotgun type runs. But they were working there for a minute. Or it wasn't really shotgun. It was more of like a pistol thing. But You know what I mean? It is 20-6, so we're not going to complain. You know what I mean? We are in this thing. 20-6. Let's finish it off. JJ due for a pick. You know what I mean? He does like throwing interceptions. That's what I heard about him. So let's get some of those. But they're really not letting him throw it too much. They're just trying to run. But now you're in a situation 20-6. Now your best part of your offense, the 90% of your offense, you really can't do consistently because you're down 20-6. That you're in the fourth quarter with 12 minutes to go. You're gonna run out of time. But that's probably what they're gonna do. They're just gonna try to run the ball. I don't think that they trust McCarthy. They're gonna mix those in there a little bit. But like I don't know if it was me, you're down 20-6. You got Justin Jefferson, you got Addison, just start yeeting that thing. But I think they know what McCarthy's going to do. He's going to yeet it right to, Nixon or somebody. You know what I mean? Ivan said, take no blame. If I was coaching, we would be up 56-6. Ivan leaves, touchdown, returns, chip shot, barely good. Why run it again? Oh, yeah, because LaFleur thinks it wasn't that obvious of a call. Yeah, I don't like it either. We are due for a pick six. Absolutely. They're getting after it now. The fans right there they just showed, they're having a good time. Here we go. We're going to have a return from the 1 yard line. He's at the 10. He's at the 15, 20. He's trying to cut it across. Oh, not allowed there. Hits a circle, but now he runs backwards and gets chopped down at the 20-yard line. Yo, Pat, yo. Edison says, dude, Matt LaFleur's gutless. Hit them with the punch and end the game. Yeah, I would like to see him like play action or kind of throw it right there. But, yeah, I'm with you. All right, here we go. Agent 9 might show up now. Watch out. Very scary. It's very scary stuff, you know what I mean? 12:06 to go. J.J. McCarthy, 9-13, 71 yards, 82.5 passer rate, 71 yards in this game. We're in the fourth quarter. That's pretty impressive for J.J. McCarthy. Here we go. He's going to be under center. I think he's got Addison in motion over here. All right, now he's got Addison in motion again. They're going to run this thing. He's trying to run it right side. Micah Parsons, who isn't good at stopping the run, they said, but right there just destroys that play, and that's going to be a loss.
Nothing. You lose.
I mean,
good day, sir.
Yeah, Micah definitely changed his running pattern. That was all Micah Parsons right there, who they say is not good at stopping the run. But, what do I know? You know what I mean? We will get a touchdown before the game ends. Why? 27, you know what I mean? The Packers will. Here we go. 11:33 to go in the fourth quarter. It's second down and 12. McCarthy's in shit again. Here we go, defense. Let's bring the heat right here, boys. I think we're going to have a penalty here. No, yeah, a false start. False start on the Minnesota Vikings. They were scared what was about to happen. Yep, Philly boy cheating. Yeah, dude, the Vikings offense, dude, they're rattled. 3 catches for Justin Jefferson today for 41 yards. That's not what you want, dude. That's what we want. Did Goff just throw a pick? They're saying Goff pick. They're down 3 points to the Giants right now. But anyways, here we go. 11:18 to go. 6-20. McCarthy back to throw. Throws it left side. Oh, dropped, incomplete. Is that Adam Thielen? Is he got a tie? Ever since Adam Thielen back in the day was talking trash about Lambeau Field playing there, and he's like metal benches, this and that. But so I've been rooting against him ever since that day. So we are mortal enemies from now on. No, he's actually not a bad guy. I listened to a podcast he was on, but he's a Viking, so you know what I mean? Third down and 17. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. Come on, defense. Let's end this. Let's shut it down. Here we go. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's got time. He's dancing. He's running out of time. He had it out of time. He almost was sacked. He doesn't go down, but now he does. He gets thrown into the end zone, and that's going to be a sack. Big time play. The Wolf, baby. Oh! Yeah, I don't know. It should be a safety, but I think they're going to mark him like right where he kind of locked him up before he threw him. Is it? Hang on, let's see what they're saying here. I'm going to see this replay right here. Rashawn Gary was getting after it, kind of got that first little almost sack out of him. And then he just chased him down and threw him right in the end zone. I don't know. I think that should be a safety. What are we thinking? Should that be a safety? All right, it's not a safety. They're going to be punting from the back of the end zone again. Not a lot of room to punt. They're about the 45-yard line is where he's going to catch this thing. This is Romeo Dobbs. He's returning it past the 50. Now he's at the 45. He's down to the 40-yard line as he goes out of bounds. And there we go, Romeo. There we go, baby. You like to see that right there. What I'm talking about. D-line is kicking, baby.
See, Matt, that pep talk you had with the team in New York paid off, man. I'm telling you.
I was yelling some stuff at him. We could see, too, like the team getting off the bus. Kevin had all types of video. Team getting off the bus, walking in. That was a good time over there. But here we go. Woohoo! Love those sacks. You know what I mean? This defense is getting after today. But I think the Vikings are a team that kind of gives up a lot of sacks. They were talking about like last week. They didn't give up any sacks to the Bears or whatever. But today is not the case. You know what I mean? Go, Kev, go. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Here we go. I'm excited. We're having a good time. 20-6. Here we go. 530 folks watching live across all the places. You know what I mean? Agent 9, more like 911.
Hey, we never did ask, what does Kev think of the game? Is it a good game?
What game? This game?
Kev likes it.
I tried to do it before. You guys want to hear a funny story? The producer, Vinny, says, hey, when you kick when a field goes up, say, hey, Kev, is it good? And I did it earlier, and you didn't do it, so I was like, oh, you must have forgot.
No, we did. we were going to do that. We were going to say, Kev, what do you think of the game? Are you enjoying it or something like that?
He does this thing. No.
Oh.
Either way, we got the graphic over there.
We got.
Shout out to Kevin. You know what I mean? Not going to lie, I miss watching Jair lock down Jefferson and doing the gritty on him, but my God, how many sacks are we at? Dude, for sure, like those matchups back in the day with Jair and Jefferson, those were fun to watch. I think in this game it's more, it's a little bit different, but absolutely. Here we go. Yeah, dude, I'm loving this too. Yeah, how was that not a safety is a question. I mean, when you got him, he was obviously out of the end zone, but he wasn't like he stopped. Like he was still in the motion of tackling him, and he just yeeted him into the end zone. I think it should have been a safety. You know what I mean? I kind of get why they didn't do it, though. But there we go. Romeo. More plays for negative yards and positive yards for the Vikings this quarter. And that's not the quarter you want to do that type of stuff in, you know what I mean? Ivan, I demand a touchdown. Here we go. 5 sacks on the Vikings. Yeah, I lost count. Sacked 5 times a day, it says right here, you know what I mean? 9 of 14, 71 yards. He's not having a good time, you know what I mean? Vinny was taking a third quarter cat nap, couldn't even get the Ramage flag for cheating. You always talking trash. Here we go. Jordan Love rolling right. Toss this thing in the air. That's going to be completed, and that's going to be to Musgrave, I believe. No, it's not. But it's a first down either way. Is it Musgrave? Is that... There we go. That's Fitzpatrick. You can't. 86, 88. You know what I mean? It's hard to see sometimes. Graphic, you know what I mean? There's women and children watching. I take no responsibility for any of the graphics. I'm just here. I just do the comments. I don't make the commercials. I don't make nothing. Here we go. First down and 10. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. Oh, they're going to have a false start, I think. I think Jordan Love was going to switch like formation and kind of do some stuff, but yeah, that was Fitzpatrick. All right, so the Bears just forced a fumble. I'm seeing over here. But the Packers are all huddled up over here. 9:35 to go. And that Bears are up 24-21. And 2:28 to go in the third quarter. So keep an eye on that one. You know, I mean, I'll keep my bad eye on that one. Good eye on this one. Here we go. Jordan Love, play action. He's got pressure immediately, gets off the screen. And that's completed, but he's only going to get about a yard. He barely caught that thing, too. He battled for his life for that 1 yard. So he was getting tackled for the whole thing. There you go, Lords. I love the graphics. Yeah, they're fantastic. I could do none of this stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff. 2nd and 14, run for 1 yard. Here we go. 2nd down and 14 as they're huddled up over here. Just slamming Pepsis. Here we go. Jordan Love on 2nd and 14. He's back to throw. Throws it left side. That's going to be completed to Christian Watson on the sideline. And it's going to be they need about 3 yards for the first down. 8:45 to go, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So, yeah, make sure that ball didn't. I don't know, dude. They might not call that a catch. They got to hurry up. They got to get to the line. That ball shifted. He kind of like readjusted the ball. Oh, yeah, that was not complete. That's 3rd down. Oh, I don't know. 3rd down and 3. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be under center. And it's going to be a run up the middle. Oh, nothing there, dude. It's going to be 4th down. He gets like a yard. Dennis, I was on TV at the game last week. I was not. I was there, but good for you, dude. That's awesome. Look at that. Philly boys saw Dennis. Here we go. 4th down and 2. We're inside 8 minutes to go this ball game. That was a nice catch. I wasn't sure about that readjusting, when they adjust the... But 4th down and 2. 3 and short run, but of course. Here we go. 40-yard field goal attempt. It's going to be up, and that's going to be true. Right down the middle, isn't it, Kevin? Oh, there we go. 23-6 ball game. You have Green Bay Packers. Kind of taking it to the Minnesota Vikings right now. I mean, not as bad as they could be, but they are doing their thing. We're going to be right back after these messages. We're at commercial over here. We'll be right back.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
This one, Grandpa.
What are you drawing?
I draw me walking a dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
All right, we are back, and I think we have ourselves a touchdown on the Giants. They're saying over here. So let me check out that real quick. We have refresh over here. It still says 20-17. So I don't know what's going on there. It just happened, but we'll keep up on that. You know what I mean? Keep a good eye on that one. You know what I mean? Why don't we just start kicking field goals on 3rd down? I get you. Here we go, 23-6 ball game. Here comes the kickoff. 7:36 to go in the 4th quarter. Here comes McManus.
See, I just want to know why LaFleur always wants to run it on 3rd down. I mean, he does it all the time, and the teams know we're going to do it.
Yeah, and we got a touchback over there. Yeah, I mean, there was, I think it was a couple weeks ago that they were calling out the players, the defense was. So they got to, I mean, I don't think he's creative. He needs to get creative in other ways of just not being predictable. Look at here, they're talking about Micah Parsons over here. He's been an animal today, just really been getting after it. Yeah, that tackling got none on him. Just running right past. Now he's in the middle right there, just kind of runs right up the middle, causes that whole thing to break down right there. Beautiful thing.
There's the update. Giants are up 27-17.
There we go. 27-17 Giants over the Lions. They're in the fourth quarter over there. Can someone erase one of the run the ball calls on Florida's play calling sheet? You know what I mean? Someone close enough. Here we go. McCarthy, play action. Oh, he's got Rashawn Gary around the side. And that's going to be intercepted because Rashawn Gary, I think, got in there and got a piece of it a little bit, knocked his arm, and that's going to be an interception for the Green Bay Packers. Rashawn Gary, you are a monster. There we go. McDuffie. That was great. Rashawn Gary coming across with the pressure. Yeah, I think he got his hand on his arm, and that ball just came out goofy. And that's what you need. And like when that stuff happens, to have a guy who actually catches the ball. You know what I mean? You need a guy who they make the plays that are there. And that play was there, and he made it. You know what I mean? So shout out to McDuffie. Yeah, that's the interception, that McCarthy interception that said that happened. You know what I mean? That's what he does. That really wasn't completely his fault. That was a good defensive play by both dudes. But either way, he got in himself an interception. Great. They're at the 40-yard line. 40 yards to go to the end zone. Jordan Love's going to hand this thing off to Mr. Wilson. Not a lot there, dude. The Vikings are saying that ball came out. No, they're saying second down there. So the Vikings are trying to say that ball came out. But here we go. 7-11 to go. Tick-tack. Here we go. Second down and 10. What's going on here? Let's keep it moving. Jordan Love, 14-20, 139 yards. Here we go now. Second down and 10. Let's get this game underway here. They're going to try another run up the middle. They're just trying to eat some clock. They're not being real productive right here. That's a short run. It's going to be third down. Vinny, can I get some pigeons? Dude, the pigeons in New York City, dude, I have pigeons. Like, we talk about pigeons all the time because I got pigeons outside my house. The pigeons in New York City, you have to go around them. They don't move for you. They will walk right up to you. They will take your food. They will box. They will fight you. They don't move, dude. They'll run right. All the animals, there's squirrels and stuff. You're in like Central Park. These animals don't play. They don't care about people. They're not scared of you. Third down and 9. Here we go. I think they're gonna. What are they doing here? Play clock's down to 3, 2, and they have a timeout. And that's gonna be a timeout. But yeah, the pigeons in New York City, dude. That's like one of the main things I notice about New York is their pigeons. They don't play games. Like if they were here, they would eat the pigeons in my house. You know what I mean? Look at these things. You got pigeons. You can't even swat them away. They're in the other universe. They're outside my little box. I can't get out of here. I'm just kidding. But here we go. There's still they got a little commercial kind of side by side over here. If Rogers been in it, would have what? I don't understand. Would have what? The seagulls are worse than the pigeons. Yeah, dude. New York animals in general, I think they just get after it. They're fired up. They're not afraid of people. But here we go. Third down and 9. We need a pass right here.
Third down and 9. I was going to say running play. So
yeah, it probably will be. But we need one right here. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got Brooks to his left. At the 39-yard line. Play clock's down to 6. He's changed some stuff up yet. Play clock's down to 2. Dude, you gotta make. Dude, come on. All right, here we go. Jordan Love back to throw. They're coming from the left side. He's throwing it downfield, and that's gonna. Oh, incomplete. Dude, he threw it like over the fingertips of some defenders. That was to Wicks, and I'm not sure.
But where's the flag on that one?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I got to see the replay because there was a lot going on right there. over the fingertips. Oh, they kind of got a piece of it. But yeah, Wicks was just being mauled the whole time. That Murphy Jr. was all over him the whole time. Here we go. Praying the Bears lose. So right now in that game, it's a 27-17 ball game. And here comes the punt. And they got let's see how much time is left in that one. 11:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Here comes the punt. And this is gonna go about inside the 10. So they're gonna start this thing. Where are they gonna put it? About the 7-yard line. So there you go. And I'm over here. The Giants are up 27-17 on the Lions, and the Bears are up 31-21. Yeah, so the Bears situation is bad. But that sucks. Yeah, the Bears, dude. You know, I mean, it's the Giants, but still, you know, comebacks. Don't like it. Yeah, they got Eagles next. I guarantee that the Bears are gonna fall. It's just a matter of when they do. Yeah, they got some tough teams they play coming up.
It's when they play us.
So does this mean the Viking fans will go back to being quiet again? Yeah, they might. You might not see them for a while. They'll start talking about the draft. They're going to have a quick pass to Justin Jefferson, right side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get about 8 yards. We're inside 6 minutes, about 5:38 to go. Vikings have 3 timeouts. Packers have 1. 9-15, 71 yards now for McCarthy. He's really stacking the stats right there, you know what I mean? Here we go. McCarthy's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's going to toss this thing to his running back right side. That's Aaron Jones. It's first down. He gets knocked out of bounds by Cooper. I might go switch to the Lions game. I can never turn off a Packer game, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that looks like a good one over there. Here we go. 27-24 Giants over the Lions. So here we go. McCarthy's back to throw. He's got a nice little clean pocket. How long will it stay clean? Now he's running. He's past the line of scrimmage. He's running left side. He's going to get lit up. And not really, a little bit. Oh, he kind of took a headshot there on the ground. Hopefully he's all right. But that's the first down for the Lions, or for the Vikings. I don't know. I think he might get checked for concussion. He got tackled and kind of got bulldozed head to the ground. He jumped up quick enough, but I don't know.
He kind of got up with that look on his face like, I'm Batman, you know?
Yeah. Here we go. McCarthy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They're inside. About 4:18 to go. Oh, he's got pressure. He gets rid of it. That's going to be completed. He almost got sacked there. They were coming for him. But that's not going to be enough for a first down over here. Second down, 4:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Did you try Cat's Deli? I'm not sure if we did. We tried some delis. I'm not sure. I don't think so though. Not that I remember. We did a lot of eating though, dude. That's the thing about like New York. Everywhere you go, there's food. You're just like, I could eat. All right, let's eat. You eat like every hour. 3:46 to go in the fourth quarter. All right, here we go. McCarthy's back to throw. He's throwing towards the end zone, and that's intercepted! Intercepted, Evan Williams, baby! Overthrown, and McCarthy's doing what McCarthy does. Here we go. We even got music. I still dance to it. Now the Packers are in the... Oh, are they doing the skull thing? I don't know if that's the skull. They're doing this.
Go, Pack, go!
Hey, hey, hey!
Go, Pack,
there we go. What a fun time we're having over here, huh? That was a horrible throw, dude.
This one goes out to the Vikings fans.
Shout out to my friend Clint at work. He's a Vikings fan, you know what I mean? This is a good one right here. We're having a good time. McCarthy looks sad. That's sad face. Where's his alter ego? Is this his other alter ego? This is crying. Crying 9.
He is sad man today.
Yeah, he's sad 9. The whole alter ego thing is so stupid to me. But here we go. We have ourselves a 1st and 10, 3:37 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Green Bay Packers offense back on field. Jordan Love going to be under center. Going to run this thing right up the middle. And there you go, about a yard. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to run? That's the run you do. I don't mind. You got a yard, whatever. Under center, just power to run this thing. Don't be all trying to be weird about it.
Matt, we have a correction. It's Malik Willis.
Oh, that is Malik Willis, huh? I didn't even know
Yes.
his number. Yeah, Malik Willis is in the ball game. That makes it even better. 3:11 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 2nd down and 9. Jordan Love done for the day. We got a Malik Willis show going on over here. Brooks in the backfield. We got Malik Heath out there.
Yeah, forgive us, folks. We're rusty. See what happens. We go 2 weeks and we're rusty.
Oh, I don't know. That almost was delay a game. But they're going to run up the middle here. He's still on his feet, still moving. He's going to fall forward for a first down on 2nd and 9. There we go, baby. First down for you Green Bay Packers inside 3 minutes to go. 2:37. The clock is ticking. Carry that trash for first down. Willis will get us in the end zone. I'm not sure they're going to be doing a whole lot of throwing. What's up, Joseph? How you doing? Here we go. First down and 10. 23-6. 2:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Malik Willis is going to be under center. He's at the 48.5-yard line. Brooks in the backfield. They're going to be handing it off. Up the middle. Brooks, not going to be a lot there. He gets to the other side of the 50, but 1st and 10 is going to go for a couple. Maybe 3. You know what I mean? Stuff up the middle by Hugh Janis. Look at the Vikings coach. He's all, Lions just picked off the Giants. All right, so we got that going for us. They're up 27-24 in that game, the Giants are. All right. This looks like a playoff Super Bowl caliber defense now. Yeah, the Packers did. They've been getting after it today. Yeah, dude, I think early on the Packers defense was kind of giving up the run a little bit. It was kind of a little worrying, but they showed up, dude. 6 points allowed in this ball game. All those sacks. It was beautiful. You got Matt, you know what I mean? Matt who? Good buddy, playing well today, enjoying this. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. I'm missing some comments over here. My Packers brother. What's up, dude? You know what I mean? 4th down and 8 for the Lions. What's up? Lee says, great show like always, man. I appreciate it. I will be back for Sunday Night Football. So anyone who wants to come hang out for Sunday Night Football, should be a good time. You know what I mean? Cowboys beat Philly next. That's going to be a good one. That's game of the week. J.J. McCarthy is the next best quarterback in the NFL. Skull. You know what I mean, dude? They really believe that, too. I seen them. It's Giants ball in that game over there. So, yeah, that's what we got. We got 27-24 ball game. Let me take a little gander over there. We got 9:49. I'm not sure if that's updated, but we're looking at, 9:49 to go. That was updated. So, in that ball game, Giants up 3. So, that'll be one to watch. Looks like the Bears are going to win. So, yeah, the Bears are up with that 31. Let me check it out. 31-21. So, yeah, and that game's got just under 10 minutes to go. So, we're going to see. Hopefully the Bears can fumble that game away, you know what I mean? But here we go. Let me get some more comments over here. D needs to play like this all year. I think mostly they've been doing good. Here we go. Toyota thought is on, baby. It is on and popping. So, everyone knows about Toyota thought, Jordan Love, time to shine, baby.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
Packers took them to Skull-a-ham school. That's not enough duct tape on the planet to shut up Viking fans. I mean, they do kind of get quiet. I mean, they don't get quiet on their own, but they stop, trying to troll me. First of all, they're not good enough to troll me even when they are good, let alone when they suck. But here we go. Malik Willis going to be under center, 2nd down and 8. They're at the 49-yard line. He's going to hand, no, play action. Malik Willis looking to throw. That's going to be completed to Musgrave, and that's going to be a first down, and I think he's able to stay in bounds. Nice little play for Malik Willis and Musgrave, you know what I mean? First down, 8-8 in the building. You live streaming anything else today or tomorrow night? I will be Sunday Night Football tonight and also Monday Night Football tomorrow. So, come hang out tonight, you know what I mean? And tomorrow night. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, that skull thing is completely stupid. Upcoming schedule for the Packers. Lions, Bears, Broncos, Bears, Ravens, Vikings. The Packers got themselves a schedule going on over there. You know what I mean? They'll probably win out, though. You know what I mean? Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Malik Willis. He's going to rush this thing up the middle, and that's going to be a first down for your Green Bay Packers. Here we go. Malik Willis finishing this game off.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
Broncos is going to beat us bad. We will see. We will see. Maybe they ain't seen a defense like this. Viking fans will be calling for Wentz to come back or to sign Kirk Cousins. They should just admit that their season is over. And Malik Willis taking the old knee there. You know what I mean? Shut it down. So that's always a good thing. Playing the Minnesota Vikings, the backups out here. And get that W, baby! 23-6 ball game. And that's going to be a victorious victory and a Victory Monday coming your way tomorrow. You know what I mean? There it is. Game over. And that's a wrap. You know what I mean? Big shout out to the producer over here, Vinny. You know what I mean? Give him a little round of applause over there. Packers get the dub 23-6. And it looked beautiful, you know what I mean? I think that was a good one. Wasn't perfect by any means, but they got that W. And that's it. I appreciate everyone who tuned in live. We're at 573 folks watching live right now. Appreciate y'all. David, Dan, Blaine, Joseph, Philly Boy, of course, Shadro95, Deb, like all the people who were in here throughout the game. You know, I appreciate you. And we are out of here. Go, Pack, go. Thanks for watching. We got nothing else to say. You know what I mean? We're done.